my God, we're getting ready to go live, you guys. So check this out. Here we are, Las Vegas, Nevada. Check out this backdrop. And I'm excited to come to you today with a vision. This is gonna be the vision for 2019, not 2018, but it's gonna be for next year. But I'm gonna share it with you now. And I am live, in case you guys are wondering. So if it says live, you're watching this. This is in real time. I might even answer some questions for you and whatnot. But I want to do this because the backdrop was just beautiful right now. In fact, check this out. The lights are probably going to come on in the background while we're going. So I've got my laptop open to be able to share my screen. I'm going to walk you through this brand new system that we are so excited about, that we just created, that we are going to really turn up the heat on in 2019. Now, let me give a preface for this. So a couple of months ago, we decided to start some campaigns in the CBD industry, basically what we call flipping the drip, right? CBD industry. So we ran some campaigns. They went pretty well. October 15th, I think, is when we started launching them. Within a couple months, very good income. I'm going to show you the income, and of course, there's going to be disclaimers when I do. And it just went very, very well. Now, from there, everybody started coming to us. Hey, Chris, how can we get involved in CBD? So we built an entire system that you guys can get access to. In fact, in this post, there's going to be a link to be able to get access. We built an entire system because we want you to come on board for free with us, take a preview around, and then if you decide to upgrade and take advantage of the entire system. That's what we're going to cover today. Also, I'm going to introduce a couple of my friends. I got Peter right now. He's just sending out an email to let people know that we're live. And I also got my friend Michael Crouch, who, in fact, Michael, why don't you just, he's just sitting right here. Why don't you just jump on over? What up, what up? You got Michael Crouch here. Michael and I go back years. We were actually roommates for a while as well. And Michael's gonna share his story about, you know, kind of like the money that we made when we first got involved in kind of internet marketing. And Michael just flew out from Hawaii, literally, to come out here and be part of CBD and do what we're doing. So I'm gonna kind of chat with Michael, bring Peter out here. In fact, since you're right here, real quick, just give him like a high level, a quick testimonial of the first big money that you're able to make online because of the coach. Like what you did the other night when we were doing videos. Just share with them live.
Yeah. So yeah, Chris and I have known each other for a while. I've been in digital marketing for a little over a decade. Got into doing paid marketing back in, I guess it was late 2013, early 2014. And Chris was definitely incredibly instrumental in helping to mentor me to actually do over $1 million my first month ever doing print on demand and selling t-shirts and hoodies online. So actually my very first month online was able to, generate over $1 million in gross revenue, and that equated to almost $500,000 in net profit. So yeah, me and Chris have known each other for a long time. He was very influential in that, and I'm super excited with what he's doing now with CBD, because he already proved kind of this whole challenge process with what he did with the Shopify challenge, which generated millions of dollars. And now kind of looking at the CBD industry, which is one of the biggest trends online, taking that same proven model and rolling it into CBD, and already proving the model already. I mean, you guys are already killing it. So.
We're just repeat doing it. We did it with Shopify, did a Shopify challenge, now we're repeat doing it with CBD. It caught your attention. Michael's actually already like wanting to get involved in CBD, so he's like, boom, this is perfect timing and whatnot, so we jumped on that. Sweet. So what I'll do is I'll bring back out Michael. We'll tell a little bit more about the story. We'll go into detail about the whole penny click profits thing, because Michael joined a course and we actually did some one-on-one coaching. Michael did like $1 million, like $500,000 in profit, like in a single month, like right away. This is like a hyper scaling partner. Now, I just want to say, you guys saw a disclaimer on the screen, hopefully. I just want to say, like, results will vary. Like, literally, results are going to vary for every single person. There's no way that I can guarantee anybody's going to be the next Michael Crouch. But he's out here, and at least you can hear his story and maybe get inspired or something like that. So we'll bring you back on. But actually, for now, man, it's get him out of there. There's no reason to have him on right now. So here's what we want to do. I want to talk a little bit about our system, and I want to show it to you. So and as we go through this, listen, I'm just live. I'm off the cuff right now. Who knows what's going to happen? My intention is to be able to share with you this big, grand vision that I have. Literally, we just set it out. We mapped it all out in 2019 to create 10 millionaires. And these are people that actually earn over $1 million in commissions. So the goal is, now, not a guarantee. We still have to hit the goal. The goal is 10 millionaires in 2019. 100 affiliates that generate 6 figures in 2019, and over 1,000 members that have their life significantly impacted. I think we're going to measure it by people that are able to quit their jobs and be full-time, but we might measure it by people who are able to submit a testimonial about how they financially were able to impact and better their lives, such as being able to pay off debt or pay off a car or something like that. Because we did think about it, maybe not everybody wants to quit their job. Maybe they just want a side business that creates incredible income. So we are going to cover all of that and more today. And I'm going to be diving into my laptop. I've got Steele working the camera, so you're going to see the camera switch around a bunch. In fact, when I dive into my laptop here, we've got a couple angles. We've got over the shoulder right here, where you can kind of be able to see what I have. And then we also have the ability to be able to go full screen like that. And since we're full screen right now, let me go ahead and kick this off and start off with kind of a quick overview of the 90-day CBD challenge and exactly what we're doing. I want to bring it back to where it started. It actually started, believe it or not, with this CBD rap video. This is a video that you can find on YouTube. In fact, all you'd have to do is go to YouTube and click CBD rap right here, and it's nothing but a CBD thing. It's a remix of nothing but a G thing. You can just literally title CBD rap and look for Chris Record vlogs. So what happened was a couple weeks ago we released this, right? But to make this video, I had to research the market. And what I want to do is I want to go over here to this post that Josh Zwagel made, and I want to read this for you guys. This is November 26th. He wrote, "A few months ago, Jenna Zwagel and I were hanging out with some top leaders here in Las Vegas. That's when we met Chris Record. Chris got into our car and we learned that he was making viral rap videos. After hearing some of his stuff, we knew how talented he was. He said, 'Turn a beat on and I'll freestyle.' We turned a beat on in the car and told him to rap about CBD and he crushed it. Then we started working on a Hempworks rap song, which was recently performed at our convention in Las Vegas in front of thousands of people. Here's the first release of the CBD rap song featuring Chris Record and Peter Sorensen. Check it out." So yeah, we performed this song live. So literally, this is where it all began. Believe it or not, it all began with a rap video, right? It's crazy how the world works. They contracted me to make actually 2 rap videos. The next one's still coming. And during the process, I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not know a lot about CBD. I just didn't, okay? When I was a kid, like a teenager, yeah, I've smoked marijuana and stuff like that when I was a kid. I mean, hey, listen, judge me if you want, but I did. So when I was a kid, I was involved in it. But since then, I really haven't been involved. I've never bought anything from a dispensary. I never got a medical marijuana license. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke pot. I don't get high. Even right now, I haven't even drank alcohol in several years, okay? So like, literally, I'm about as clean and sober as it gets. I wake up at like 5:55 a.m. every morning, do my thing. So I'm as clean and sober as it gets. So I thought CBD was like marijuana. I thought maybe it was like like gummies or some like thing. I just didn't mess with it. So for me to do a rap about CBD, I had to start researching it and start learning about it. And the more that I went to Google and started watching, started reading blog posts, reading news, watching YouTube videos, hearing testimonials, I was looking for I'm being honest with you, I was looking for some ammunition to write a rap song. Okay, that's what the intention was. I was looking for lyrics that rhymed, and I was also trying to be corporate friendly, meaning I didn't want to make any claims about the product. So I was really trying to do my best. As I started researching it, I started realizing a few things. I said, wow, this is going to be a huge trend, meaning that this is going to take the world by storm in the next few years. This was a few months ago. I looked and I was like, you know what? The Farm Bill is going to pass. There's going to be this bill called the Farm Bill. It's going to open up industrial hemp. I started researching. I'm like, there's no way this thing won't pass. I'm like, this is going to be huge. Then I started reaching the benefits of CBD oil, seeing how people are using it for their pets, seeing how people are using it for themselves, for their family. And then I looked at the trends in the industry, and it was like the modern day gold rush, right? In the gold rush, everybody was flooding to California to go dig for gold, right? Mine for gold. So there was the people that were selling the picks and the shovels and the maps and the tools and the pans, and they were creating wealth. And then some people were finding gold and creating wealth. This was the modern day version called the green rush, and everybody was flooding. And there's multiple ways to get involved in the green rush. Some people were starting up dispensaries. Some people are getting involved in CBD oil and different stuff like that. Some people are getting involved in pot stocks and cashing in there. There was all these different ways, but people were rushing to this green rush, right? So I started researching, and it was fascinating. In fact, what I want to do right now is I want to run through some of the stats of some of the things that I found. In fact, let's go back to this PowerPoint slide. So let me just kind of go through a few slides really quick. Okay, let's start with this one. I came across this article by Rolling Stone magazine, exclusive. A new report predicts the CBD market will hit $22 billion by 2022. Looking forward to relaxed hemp regulations, a new analysis estimates that the CBD market could explode and outpace marijuana. So, to put this in perspective, at the time, the marijuana market was what everybody was talking about. No one was really looking at CBD. Then CBD started growing big. Check this out. The cannabis market, that could grow 700% by 2020. That's a Forbes article. Now, these articles were written before the big industry news of the Farm Bill, which is very, very recent. Let's take a look at this one right here, right? This is December 12th, okay? This is recent. This is Consumer Reports. Congress approves a bill to make CBD legal at the federal level. Passage of the 2018 Farm Bill clarifies CBD's legal status, lets U.S. farmers grow hemp, but some regulatory questions remain. Okay, so it kind of gets even bigger. Check out this one, Vox. Congress just legalized hemp. That's huge for the CBD industry. Legalizing hemp may also be important for scientists who want to study CBD's effects. And check out this one right here. This is a screenshot from CNBC on the news. And take a look at the top right. CBD expected to win big. Industry expects to reach nearly $600 million in sales this year. It's expected to rise past $1 billion next year, and the market could reach $22 billion by the year 2022. The bottom line is that everybody is talking about CBD, period. This is where we come in. Okay, I, in the last several years, have been involved in e-commerce, Shopify, and whatnot. I run an organization, a community of over 50,000 Shopify sellers. We've been one of the top affiliates of Shopify. In the last 2 years, the bulk of our income came from being an affiliate of Shopify, selling products related to Shopify, and selling courses, digital courses, teaching people Shopify, even masterminds about Shopify. When I say bulk of the income, over $10 million generated in courses related to teaching Shopify. So this is big. E-commerce is big. Now, the big secret to succeeding in e-commerce is finding out, being quick to find a product that is hot, a product that is trending, a product that has momentum. So when I saw CBD, naturally my e-commerce mind said, jump on this, Chris. Even though you're busy. I was super busy, man. I got Lifepreneur, I got Digital Agency Builders, I got my big Viral Academy launch coming up here in March. I have so many projects, and I'm a parent with children. I travel a lot. I'm in the midst of just so many different things. It's a big deal to put together systems like this on top of everything that's going on. But when you find a hot product or a hot trend, jump on it. Let me give you an example. You guys remember a couple years ago, fidget spinners, right? The little fidget spinners, right? Those were so hot that literally we were teaching students to just add fidget spinners to their store and advertise them. And we had students that had never made money before that would just throw fidget spinners on their site and were making thousands of sales. People were going crazy for fidget spinners. And it got to the point where that trend got so saturated, so big, people were making so much money, you could literally go down to every single gas station, grocery store, anything, and they were selling fidget spinners right there at the counter when you check out. They were everywhere. That trend was huge. The people that saw the trend early, right at the right time, and got involved in it, and were the ones that made the most money. Then when the trend kind of tapped out, then the opportunity to make money was still there, but really only for like the experts. Really, it kind of turned to the big retailers. Now, you don't need to buy a fidget spinner on Facebook ads or something like that, because you could just go down to Walmart and go buy them. They're everywhere, and once they're everywhere, the opportunity for us kind of diminishes. Okay, pros and cons. If you get in late, then you miss a huge wave and oftentimes even lose money. You might be spending ad money and going, it doesn't work, it doesn't convert for me. When you get in late on a trend, it can be devastating. When you get in too early on a trend, it can be equally devastating. Being in too early on the cutting edge of technology. Like right now, if you were building a virtual reality systems and augmented reality and doing all this kind of stuff, you might be dumping millions of dollars into a project that's not ready yet for mainstream potential. Or just the same way that like Elon Musk is dumping so much money into like rockets and that whole entire space travel business. He's so far ahead of the trend, he's so far in front of it that he's a pioneer taking a lot of arrows in the back. Okay, but a decade from now, 10 years, 20 years from now, when he opens up, he's that pioneer that kind of opens that up, then other people can come in and quickly capitalize on a massive wave, a massive rush there. So if you're in too early or you're in too late, it's not quite the right time. You've got to find the right time to jump into a trend and then the right time to be able to transition out of the trend. So let me give you some examples. The dot-com boom of the late 1990s. The dot-com boom in the late 1990s, what happened there was literally the dot-com industry exploded. If in the late 90s, if you had a dot-com idea, if you could get your name on, hands on a good domain name, and you could put together a business plan, people were throwing money at it left and right. You could raise millions of dollars, no problem. Then, after a while, what would happen is some of those companies would go public and the investors would make a lot of money in return. So investors were willing to take massive risk and literally go out there and show it to invest in a lot of companies. That was the dot-com boom. Then, after a while, it kind of got to the point where it lost its momentum. The stocks weren't booming that much. Companies that went public weren't having those huge returns. Investors stopped putting money into those companies. You could still succeed as a dot-com company, but it was a little bit harder. Like for example, Amazon.com is still one of the biggest companies in the world right now. They hung in there. But there was a point where literally all you had to do was have a business plan and people would throw millions of dollars at it. And that was the boom, okay? If you got in too early, if you were too early on the internet, you were one of the geeks that was one of the pioneers, right? But you weren't making a lot of money. If you were in too late, you kind of lost that wave and it was so much harder to get money. If you got into the right time and got out of the right time, you could have made a fortune. Same thing happened years later with the real estate boom. If you got in the early 2000s and started acquiring real estate in the United States, it was booming. It was appreciating like crazy. And then if you got out in the mid 2000s, after about like a 5-year run, 6-year run, you could have cashed out huge. But then after a while, too many people got involved. It became a bubble. The market started crashing. And if you got in too late, you actually could have lost money. And a lot of people did lose money. But if you got in the right time and capitalized on the trend at the right time, wealth was made. Okay? Now let's give me one more example. Let's take the cryptocurrency boom, right? Last year at this time, cryptocurrency was so hot. There was a window. If you got into the right time and started buying, and you got in the right time, got out of the right time and started selling, people made millions of dollars. I have friends that went on and made millions of dollars in the cryptocurrency industry, literally going out there, and they've acquired homes and assets and all these tools and all this kind of stuff from that wealth. And other people are like, but wait, I thought cryptocurrency tanked. No, they sold when it was high. A lot of them sold at the peak. So you got to understand, getting in and out of trends at the right time is everything. Why am I telling you this? Why am I spending so much time talking about these trends? Here's why. Because up until now, up until today, if you were involved in the CBD industry, you were a pioneer taking arrows in your back, okay? It has been hard. It has been hard to get this legalized. Canada, just like last month or whatever, opened up nationwide. Just a couple days ago, literally the United States just opened up, the Farm Bill just opened up hemp, industrial hemp to be grown. So literally, up until now, it's been the fight. It's been the warriors that are gonna go out there and take arrows in their backs, going out there, trying to fight the good fight and trying to get this out there. But guess what? Now that it's out there, okay, now that the bill's been pushed through, now that all of this is happening and all the regulations get limped, hemp and CBD is gonna be taken off the Schedule 1 list. Now it's gonna be so much easier to be able to get it in every single state, be able to sell it as a consumer. All of those restrictions are taken away. That means it's gonna boom international. Now that those restrictions are taken off, everybody's gonna flood to the CBD market. They're gonna flood in waves. So right now, mark my words, okay? December 2018 is when the beginning of the big CBD green rush begins. December 2018, it will be monumental. This will be the time that the Farm Bill was passed. This will be the time that people finally said, okay, I'm ready to take this serious. And then, fast forward a few years, let's go to 2022. 2022, they're predicting it could be a $22 billion industry. Listen, there's no way that the big box chain stores like the Walmarts, the Targets, the CVS, all these there's no way these big players aren't gonna jump all over this, okay? They are gonna get in the game. It's gonna happen, it's only a matter of time. There's a window, just like there was for .com, just like there was for real estate, just like there was for crypto, just like there was for fidget spinners. There's a window of opportunity. December 2018 to somewhere around 2022, where it is an opportunity for entrepreneurs to cash in on the green rush. This is the opportunity. It's right now, you guys. Like literally, you've got to jump in on this trend. It doesn't have to be your full-time business. I'm still running my other full-time business, but part-time on the side, create a side hustle where you can get involved in CBD. So let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. How can you get involved in CBD? What's the play? Okay, you know it's huge, you know it's trending, you know you want to get in. What's the play? Well, you could find a CBD, you can find a grower. Let's start there. You could go and do the research and find a grower, and you can be the person to run the big business. You can buy 55-gallon drums of extracted CBD oil and have it shipped into your city where you can bottle it yourself, okay? And then put it all together, put labels on it, and then you can go out there and be the CBD brand. Now, the amount of money to invest is monumental. It's gonna take a lot of risk there, okay? Not only that, but then you have to worry about making sure you have all the right labeling, all the products, all the FDA stuff, everything comes along with running a business. You're probably not gonna be profitable for a while because you're gonna have to invest in equipment, machinery, bottling, labeling, teams, packing, shipping, customer support, refunds, everything. There's a lot that goes into that. So option number one to make money on this would be to start your own actual line of CBD products. Now, doing it yourself like that is crazy. That's just too much. Congratulations, and I applaud those of you that are willing to take on that risk, not me. So the second risk is, okay, let somebody else take on the risk and just white label, private label. Put your own label right there on the top, record CBD oil. Okay, that's fun. I could probably do that. I could probably get a logo design and pay a fee to somebody and slap my own logo on, get it wholesale, and I can retail this. Okay, so what's the retail market like? If I want to be competitive, I can only mark it up a little bit because I need to be cost competitive. And how am I going to get my customers? I'm going to have to advertise. So when you take out the cost of the product, the cost of the ads, the cost of the shipping, to retail it, I've only got a small margin. But to make matters worse, even though CBD oil is being taken off, the advertising agencies are still gonna take a while before CBD terms, hemp terms, and everything are going to be allowed in advertising. So if you're trying to retail CBD, it's a difficult thing because when you go to place ads, you're gonna notice, going to Facebook ads, you're gonna notice they don't have CBD keywords yet. They don't have audiences looking for CBD. It's a lot more difficult than you might think. Possible, but difficult. So if your goal is to retail CBD, what model are you going to use to go out there and make sales? It's very difficult to advertise. I know a lot of CBD sellers, and at best, that's an opportunity for you, just you. But what if you wanted to help others, right? I have a huge following. What if I want to help them? So to be the bottler, the wholesaler, the package shipper, the white labeler, private labeler, these are not the ways. Okay, what about just being an affiliate? Okay, what if I don't want to do that? What about just being an affiliate? Same thing. If you go to be an affiliate of a very good brand, what are you going to make? 10% commissions? Or maybe you negotiate a good deal. You're gonna make 15% commissions. You're still responsible for the acquisition costs. You're still responsible to go out there and spend money to acquire the customer. So at the end of the day, even though you've taken away a lot of the responsibility, you still make small margins, okay? And it still is hard to advertise. So there's another way. There's another way. Listen, if you're with me right now, CBD is going to be a booming industry. It's gonna be a window. You gotta look for your way in. What if there was a way where you didn't have to have any inventory? What if there was a way where you could have very low overhead? What if there was a way where you could actually advertise and you could actually go out there and acquire clients? And what if there was actually a way to make large profits instead of 10 and 15% profits? What I did was I did my research. The 90-day e-com challenge I did a couple years ago was powered by Shopify. Okay, so I looked for a company that I could use as the back end. Some people said, Chris, why are you using Shopify, man? Come on, there's so many other options. Why are you using Shopify? You could be using WordPress. You could be using, WooCommerce. You could be using a lot of people had, even my friends had their own platforms that were the Shopify killers. Why are you using Shopify, Chris? A lot of people hated on me. Why I chose Shopify. But I chose Shopify, and that challenge went great. Millions of dollars were generated, thousands of success stories inside of the community. This time, I needed to find a vendor for CBD that had large profit margins, proved large amounts of volume, and could handle this kind of stuff. Well, guess what? HempWorks paid me for rap songs, to do rap songs with them, so my first choice was HempWorks. But before choosing them, I looked at one of the top companies in the entire United States. They're in every single dispensary. I talked with them about it. I talked to so many individual people, looked at their brands, looked at their affiliate programs. I looked at everything before finally deciding on HempWorks. Now, HempWorks is the vendor. Hempworks is the partner. This is the Shopify. So like the same way the 90-day e-com challenge was powered by Shopify, the 90-day CBD challenge is powered by Hempworks. And if you guys follow me on social media, you know I was interviewing so many different companies before I landed on them. Why Hempworks? Because Hempworks is currently doing around $8 to $10 million a month in sales. They've done like way over $50 million in sales. So they're doing volume. Number two, they're here in Vegas. I was able to go to their facilities. I was able to go check out their entire process, meet the entire team, meet their packers, their shippers, go look at it all. I was able to see how their entire process works. They have a legal team. They have a compliance team. They're here long term. They've set up the model. Number three, their profit margins are huge, especially first month orders. The first month order that somebody places, we're seeing high conversion rates and large profits. Then after that, they make repeat orders. You make a little smaller money, but you still make money. The first month, though, is huge, which is important to my following. I want my people to make money. Not only that, I went to the owners, Josh and Jenna, and said, hey, if I create a system to help my people succeed, will you help us make sure this system gets compliance reviewed? Will you help give us resources to be able to connect with you and connect back? Can we work together? If I really spend the time and the money and the energy and the resources, can we work together? And they said, yeah, we'd love to. We appreciate you. We'd love to work together. So because of these reasons, anybody right now watching this, if you're wondering why I chose Hempworks, because of these reasons, there's no other company that could even come close. Like literally, I would challenge you, reach out to me, direct message, and with an open mind, show me another company that could even come close to the deal we arranged for you with Hempworks. Show me any company. With an open mind, I will listen, and we can go back and forth in Messenger. And I assure you, at the end of our conversation, you're gonna be 100% convinced that Hempworks was the right company. So we did the due diligence for weeks. We chose the right company for you. Now, Hempworks, pros and cons, okay? Pros, they pay weekly. So you can start marketing today and you can start making money weekly. I love that. Pros, they pay weekly. Pros, they have the system to scale. We went to their warehouses, they're doing a lot of stuff. They pay weekly, they got the ability to scale. We can work directly with the owners. They're giving us tools to be able to connect back and forth with them. There's so many pros for Hempworks. Cons, the downside, okay? Hempworks has two compensation models. They have a compensation plan, they have two models. One is called unilevel, one is called binary. Essentially, in like layman's terms, what this basically means is one side is more affiliate upfront money, and the other side is more like multi-level residual back-end money. When I say, why do I call that a con? That's a lot of money, okay? Even the owners are probably like, Josh and Jenna watching like, what's wrong with lots of back-end money? I only mean con. I like to be a fair analysis. I only mean con because MLM in America has stigma. I don't know what kind of stigma it has in your country. It has stigma. You know, people think of MLMers as like, here's why it has stigma. Every single day in my Facebook inbox, I get hammered by somebody going, hey, Chris, man, I noticed I just became friends with you, man. I'd love for you to check out this new opportunity that I have, man. You can make so much money. You can get rich so quick. It's such a great opportunity. Every single day, people are hitting me up in my inbox trying to pitch me their latest and greatest MLM. So you know what? In all honesty, it gives you a bad taste in your mouth. So when I first saw Hempworks, even asked Josh and Jenna, I was like, nah, man, I can't do it. I can't even associate my brand with something that's like that. And I was closed-minded. I let the negative stigma kind of rule the day. But here's the thing. I got to thinking about it. Let's compare apples to apples. Here I was for the last 2 years teaching people drop shipping. Here's how drop shipping works, okay? You find a vendor in China that sells a product. Let's say that they sell a cell phone case. You find a vendor in China that sells a cell phone case. You use the picture of the cell phone case, you put it on your website, on your Shopify site, and you basically say, buy this cell phone case for $19.95. Someone gives you $19.95, and then you go on AliExpress, and you go buy the cell phone case for like $10 or $5, and then they ship the case to your customer. It's called drop shipping. They ship it blind, meaning they don't ship it with like a brand name. And the cell phone case shows up like 6 weeks later, because it's coming from China. So, as a drop shipper, I'm just putting a picture of a product on my site, collecting the money up front, and then giving it to some person in China I've never met, and then that person is sending the product to my customer. That's drop shipping. Fortunes are made in that business, right? But here's the deal. Are there shady people in the drop shipping business? Are there amateurs? Are there people that give the drop shipping business a bad name? Yes. There are. In fact, there's a lot of people that I've even seen with my own eyes that sell like $1,000 worth of product. Now they got $1,000 in their bank account. They're supposed to take 300 of it and go buy the product and ship it. But you know what they do? They use that money, it's in their bank, they use it to kind of float their bills. They're like, I'm gonna make more money and then I'll cover that. They float their bills, they spend the money and it's gone. Not even sending the product out to the customers. That's messed up, that's fraud. And guess what? That happens all the time in the dropshipping industry. There are people in the dropshipping industry that give the industry a bad name. So much so that Shopify had to start regulating it. Shopify started cutting merchant accounts. Like Stripe was no longer giving people merchant accounts if they find out they're dropshipping from China. Everybody started saying dropshipping is gonna come to an end because there were so many people giving it a bad name, so many amateurs that just weren't doing it right. And that was ruining it for the professionals that were doing it right. So even though we had a system that was teaching everybody how to do it right, still people were doing it wrong. And that's the same thing with this industry, right? It's like, let's be honest. Partnering up with a company that has an affiliate model and an MLM model, I knew we were gonna get a little bit of heat from people that have a negative stigma of MLM. Like me, I have a negative stigma, okay? I have a reputation I'm much more worried about being associated than probably you do. So here's the thing. The reality is this. The reality is that there's people, there's amateurs in every industry that are bad, and there's professionals in every industry that are good. Okay, every industry, there's stockbrokers that all they care about is making commissions off of you. And then there's stockbrokers that all they care about is trying to find the best return on your investment. There's real estate agents that will tell you anything that it's gonna take to get you to buy a home. And then there's real estate agents that will spend weeks and hours every single day researching the best to try to make sure they treat their clients with the utmost service. In every single industry, there's loan officers that will get you in a loan that's not even the right loan just because it pays more in commission. There's insurance agents that will get you in the wrong plan just because it pays more in commission. And then there's people in the industry that are professionals that do it right. Every single industry, especially when a lot of money's involved, has its rotten apples. Now, don't let that ruin a good opportunity for you. If you're like me and you've been hit up 100 times in your inbox, don't let that ruin a good opportunity for you guys. Listen, at the end of the day, you've got to recognize that trends are happening right in front of you. When it comes down to the CBD industry, I could not find a better opportunity for my following than HempWorks. And I challenge anybody to bring the conversation to my inbox and show me anything. Now, I'll keep an open mind, but I spent weeks researching every possible option. So if you want to get involved in the green rush, if you want to capitalize on that wave and you want to do it, I've partnered with the right company. Now, that being said, they have two parts of their comp plan. I call it a unilevel, which is more affiliate, and then a binary, which is more like balancing two legs. Okay, I'm not gonna go into that today, but I will tell you, what we did was in our plan, we kind of cut the binary part out. Now, if you guys are multi-level marketers, you're gonna be like, why? We just don't focus on it. We chose to focus on the upfront affiliate offer because we believe you can make more money faster upfront by focusing on the affiliate side than on the binary side. That is our belief, so we built that in. Plus, a lot of my audience is affiliate marketers, not necessarily network marketers. So by positioning it this way, I've had all the biggest affiliate marketers in the industry come to me going, Chris, I would never get involved with a company like this, but after seeing your system, man, I'm all in. Big affiliate marketers that would never touch this are all in. So if you are worried about your own reputation or your own stigma, everybody that I'm showing this to wants to get in. These are people that would never touch MLM with a stick. And now here they are wanting to jump in because we've created a new front-end system, an affiliate marketing system, and that's what I want to walk through. So what I want to do is from this point on, I want to walk you through what the actual system looks like and kind of go from there. So let's start with some stats. Okay, the 90-day CBD challenge. Now, this is my challenge that I created. I've got an awesome team over here. My business partner, Peter Sorensen, Ryan Gillette, Alex is our developer. We've got just an amazing team over here making big things happen. Even behind the camera here, we got Steele and Megan filming awesome videos. So we just have a great team, and we built the 90-day CBD challenge. So what is it? It is a 12-week course on how to profit from the green rush. We could easily have just done it as a launch, a $1,000 product or a $2,000, just jumping in on a trend. But instead, we are giving you, let me put that all caps, we're giving you the opportunity to be able to give it away for free and profit from it. So just like the 90-day e-com challenge, we gave that away for free and let our people profit from it. But this time we're actually sharing more revenue. So how does it work? You get access to our done-for-you system. So here's kind of some of the stuff. You get access to, we'll go through each line. You get access to bridge pages. So we're gonna allow you to target multiple niches. You get access to sales pages where we figure out what's converting the best. You get access to our high converting funnel, which means we start people off, we get people in for free and then upgrade them. You get access to our massive bonus. In fact, the 90 days of videos, the 12-week course, you get to give that away for free. You get access to done-for-you ads that are Facebook friendly, Instagram friendly, and YouTube friendly. You get access to done-for-you graphics. These are gonna be banners that you can use everywhere. You get access to done-for-you emails, okay? And we even send them out on your behalf, okay? So you don't even have to have an email program. And everything you need inside of this at no additional cost. It's gonna be a bonus with the system. So let's keep going through it. Okay, how does it work? Become an affiliate and refer members into the challenge for free, meaning they're gonna join free. And then you get paid when they upgrade to executive. So let's go through each of these bullet points. Free members unlock 1 video per day for 90 days straight. That's called dripping, 1 video per day. When they upgrade to executive, they're gonna unlock all available videos. It works incredibly well because we've taken some of the best videos and they're like 6 to 8 weeks in further in the course. They're gonna want access to all of it. So they're gonna upgrade a lot faster to get it. Plus, when they upgrade, they get to be affiliates of the 90-day challenge. Only executives get to be affiliates. So that's a huge bonus. They're gonna get immediate access to links. They're gonna start referring free members and they're gonna start earning commissions, okay? Plus, the challenge is evergreen. It's always available to promote. So new members always start at day 1 based on their join date and the dripping begins then. So for example, if somebody joins January 1st, they're gonna get day 1 on January 1st, day 2 on January 2nd, day 3 on January 3rd. If they join February 1st, they're gonna get day 1, February 1st, day 2. So it's evergreen, meaning it'll always work. Okay, it's not like we're not all going through the 90 days at the same time. There's literally nothing like this in the industry whatsoever. So here's our launch schedule, rolling it out in 3 phases. December 1st, which is already passed, daily affiliate training begins. What we did was we did a 10-day series. I'm gonna show that to you in a minute. This 10-day series, people are raving about it. Okay, this is awesome. 10 full days. It is now a bonus when people join as executive. It's awesome. Then December 12th, we opened up day 1 training for everybody. So new videos began dripping daily on December 12th, every single day from there. By January 31st, all videos will be available. So basically, anybody that upgrades after January 31st, they'll be able to upgrade and get everything immediately available. Right now, when they upgrade, like if they upgrade today, they get all the videos that have already been uploaded. Plus, usually we try to stay at least a week or 2 ahead of schedule in advance. Pretty cool, right? Now, before I show you the system, I also want to show you we're giving away prizes, okay? Every single month, we're randomly picking one of our 5K affiliates. I'm gonna explain how that works. We're randomly picking one of our affiliates and we're giving away a prize. So just for you building, this is just extra. This is out of our pocket. Let's look at the prizes. In December, we're giving one of our team members $4,000 cash or a Delta Jets membership. All you have to do is reach rank 5K in December and you're getting an entry into that. In January, we're giving away a mega CBD sample pack and we're gonna show you how to be able to ship out samples on your behalf. We're just giving it to you, $2,000 worth of samples. In February, we're giving one of you my Viral Academy course, a $2,000 course. We're giving this away for you for free. This is an amazing course, teach you how to create viral videos. In March, we're giving you a MacBook Pro, or if you don't want the Pro, you can take $2,000 cash. In April, we're gonna pay for you to fly to Vegas and you're gonna get to spend time with me and we're gonna do a mentoring lunch. Right now, I currently charge $10,000 for a mentoring lunch for private one-on-one and I charge $25,000 for a full day of coaching with me. So a mentoring lunch, that's a super high value. We're gonna be flying one of you. Then in May, we're gonna help you shoot a custom sales video to promote this business, plus an interview with myself in that video. So it's us side by side. And I might even be able to talk, Josh and Jenna into doing an interview with you at the corporate headquarters. I'll see if I can do that as well. In June, $5,000 ads agency package. What we're doing is we're gonna give you our ads agency. We are gonna load up $5,000 on a credit card with them that they can spend on your behalf to promote your business in June. In July, a vlogging camera bundle. So we're gonna give you a huge set of equipment, lights, tripods, microphone, that kind of stuff. Really cool home setup, or $2,000 cash. In August, we're giving away a $5,000 Apple gift card. So you have up to $5,000 to spend at the Apple store on anything you want. In September, this one's hot. A custom rap video with yours truly, Chris Record, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a rap song, and you're gonna come out, we're gonna film side by side, we're gonna make an awesome rap video, hopefully let that thing go viral, and this is gonna be awesome, you guys, so much fun. And this is like a 6-figure thing. Clients pay a lot of money for these rap videos, so we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. But look at the big prize. I know you've all been staring at it. October 2019, what we're doing is we're giving away a grand prize, a BMW i8 paid off. That's a $100,000 value or $50,000 in cash, your choice. You can have the car or cash. Here's how it's gonna work. Every single month in December, we're gonna take everybody that reaches rank 5K or above, and we're gonna give them some entries. We're gonna do a random raffle, and we're gonna give somebody the prize. We're gonna do it every month. So if you're 5K, if you reach rank 5K and hold it every single month, then you're gonna be in the raffle for one of these prizes every single month. Then in October 2019, all you have to do is come to the convention. There's gonna be a convention in Las Vegas for the company. Come to the convention and be at rank 5K. Be active rank 5K at the convention. As long as you're active rank 5K, we're gonna take everybody that's there and we're gonna raffle off this BMW i8. Plus, I think we're gonna announce a lot more prizes just for attendees. So just for attending, we're gonna come up with a lot of prizes, but we're gonna bring the BMW i8 there. It's gonna be wrapped. You're gonna see it a lot in videos in the coming weeks, and we're literally gonna give it away to somebody there, $100,000 car. You're gonna get it paid off, and you're gonna get the taxes paid off. Okay, so this is, and I'm gonna show you guys, because last time, what we did in the car giveaway last time was that the car was financed, and then there was a contract, so after a winter, it was gonna be paid off later. There was all kinds of fine print. This time we decided no fine print whatsoever. Literally, we're gonna show you the car completely paid off, completely, the title will be transferred, the taxes will be paid. We want you to get this car, no strings attached, and I'm gonna personally make sure of it. So we're gonna show you guys all, it's gonna be awesome. So, literally, in summary, before we jump into this, I just wanna say, I'm excited about this. That right there is like $150,000 in cash prizes just for you building your own CBD business, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna help you be able to grow your business. These are all just extra incentives. Check it out. The lights start to pop on the background. That's pretty cool, right? You got like the Vegas version of the Eiffel Tower. You got the Link, which is that big like Ferris wheel in the background. I love it when the city lights up. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give you a tour of the site, then I'm gonna bring out Michael, interview Michael a little bit, then I'm gonna maybe bring out Peter, hang with you guys, and while they're here, then I'll do some Q&A with you guys in the comments. I'm sure Peter's been reading the comments from there, and we'll go from there. So with that being said, let's do this. Let's take a tour right now of the actual CBD challenge, the 90-day CBD challenge that we put together, and let's see what we can make happen. I'm gonna show you kind of how it works and how we've lined it out. So still, let's go ahead and show them over the shoulder here, the CBD challenge, if you will, okay? Let's dive right in. So this is what it looks like right here, the 90-day CBD challenge. This is beta version 1, okay? So this is inside the members area, and I'm inside as just like a free account right here. So this is what people get for free. So on the left side, you have all the free area. I'm gonna explain all this. And then on the right side, you have the ability to upgrade and be able to unlock all these additional benefits. So as an affiliate, you're able to refer people in for free. They're able to go through daily training, 1 video per day, and the videos really encourage them to upgrade. So let's kind of jump in here. CBD websites, for example, that's week number 1. So here's how it works. They can start a lesson, and they can watch a lesson right here, and then they can watch day 2, day 3, day 4. Now, I already have them unlocked because I've had a free member account for a while. And at the end of all those, then they're gonna jump in here and they're gonna take the weekly quiz. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna go through 7 days of training, then take the weekly quiz. And every single day it's gonna continue to unlock. So over here you've got, for example, week 2. Week 2 is gonna be CBD Legal Week Introduction, and it's gonna come in there, they're gonna see how these are all locked, so they come once per day. And then they're gonna take the quiz, okay? So they're gonna go all the way through. So let's talk about each week real quick on what a free member gets. On the first week, we show them how to set up their CBD store, get their domain name, how to create a URL shortener, which is really cool, how to set up their challenge pages to promote, their recruiting pages to find different than customers to actually find affiliates, and then we show them how to be able to track and test their links. That's week 1. Week 2, we jump into legalities. We want you to start on a solid foundation. So we teach you how to run a compliant CBD business, clear and conspicuous disclosures in online marketing. We're gonna show you how disclaimers actually close more sales. Down here, understanding trademarks and copyright usage, policies and procedures, and setting up a business entity. Then we come down here to week 3. This is knowledge week, okay? And remember, all of this is free. This is the free side, but they have to get 1 episode per day dripped. So in knowledge week, we're gonna go CBD from seed to oil. Then we're gonna go what you should and shouldn't say, CBD versus THC, drug tests, do people pass, third-party testing, what does it mean, and the history of the future of hemp, all explained, and then a quiz. Okay, now week 4, now we're getting into branding. This is where we are going to show you how to add a call to action graphic to your campaigns, how to create custom CBD pictures for Instagram and Facebook to share, how to create swipe ups for your Instagram and Facebook stories, how to create videos for your Facebook profile, video memes, and even animated graphic videos. We're gonna show you how to create all of that. Now, we get into marketing. So week 5, they've been through a full month. Now, month 2, they're getting into marketing. We're gonna show you how to share your challenge post on social media, how to rank videos in YouTube, how to blog and rank in Google for CBD terms, how to be able to do in-person marketing, how to do webinars, and how to have an elevator pitch. So when someone asks, what do you do? You'll be able to explain. Then in week 6, it starts to get more in depth. Advertising. Now we're showing you how to run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, how to go and buy and sell ads on marketplaces, and retargeting ads. So then we really dive into advertising. Then in week 7, we deep dive just into Facebook ads, how to avoid getting your ads account banned, the $5 a day method that's working, running Facebook Messenger ads. Okay, this is all killer stuff. Running video ads for CBD on Facebook, bridge ads to sell CBD trials like we do. I'm gonna show you a killer trial program you're gonna get access to, and bridge ads to sell the opportunity. Okay, so you're gonna find reps that wanna market. Okay, then we're gonna go into Instagram ads. Again, as a reminder, this is all free, dripped daily. So they would have to wait 8 weeks for this module here. Okay, but they can unlock it, right? That's where the upgrade to unlock. Instagram picture ads, video ads, story ads, Instagram shout outs, bridge ads to sell trials, and bridge ads to sell the opportunity. Then we get into list building. Teach me how to build a big, massive list, right? Setting up your email marketing system, creating your first autoresponder emails, creating CBD lead magnets, creating lead capture pages and automating them, segmenting your leads and staying organized, and email marketing tips to convert leads. All of that's covered here in a quiz. Okay, then we go into the money side, making money as a distributor, okay? 8 ways to get paid. This is explained in detail for you. Tips on ranking on the CBD leaderboards, I'm gonna show you that. CBD sample marketing systems, how to run them. Game plan, your first $10,000 in CBD sales. How to attract and recruit CBD sales reps that you can override, and how to recruit big hitters, the big affiliates. Okay, that's gonna be a powerful week right there. Then we get into week 11, which is worldwide, the vision for worldwide expansion, how to pre-build in a country that's not yet allowing CBD, but you know they will soon. How to profit on CBD sales in the US, even if you live international. How to create waiting lists for countries that are not yet open. How to get the first mover's advantage on being able to sell CBD before everybody else, and how to get paid commissions even when you are international. Okay, week number 12 is dispensary week. This is where we go into what are dispensaries and how they work, and then how to get your CBD oil sold in dispensaries. We're gonna teach you how to be able to get dispensaries to sell it. We got really good techniques. Then we're gonna interview dispensary owners. Why? Not that you're gonna be a dispensary owner, but we want you to kind of see from their perspective why they think the industry is so big and the green rush. Then we wrap it off with a bonus week. We constantly keep you updated on the current state of CBD in the United States, Canada, Europe, and international. Plus, we give you worldwide industry news, and anything having to do with the Farm Bill, we give you critical updates. So, everything that I just showed you right there is free, okay? Why are we giving away so much high quality training for free? The training comes like this. The training comes in these cameras, on this computer, going through the same way as this live stream. We could easily charge, right now, like in the comments right now, ask yourself, like, how much could we charge for this? Like really, like how much, if I was doing this as a product launch, $1,000, $2,000 more, how much could we charge for this just as an all-out product launch, okay? That's the key. I want you to kind of think about that. How much could we charge for this? Because the reason we're giving it away for free is that we want to create the opportunity for you to be an affiliate. Give this away for free so you can get hundreds or even thousands of members hard-coded to your account. What's gonna happen is our system is going to upgrade them. They're not gonna wanna wait 90 days to be able to get this. They're gonna wanna go through a few days and they're like, oh my God, this is amazing. I want to unlock. Every single episode that they don't have availability for, it's gonna take them to a page where they can just simply upgrade and unlock it, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk you through what they're gonna go through to be able to upgrade and unlock the challenge. So at any given time, they're gonna go over here and they're gonna click unlock all features, okay? So when they click unlock all features, they're gonna be met with a sales video. This page is gonna get even bigger. Right now, it's just a message for me. It's gonna show all the benefits. Then they're gonna go here to click to upgrade their account. And they're gonna go through an upgrade process that is going to have 5 steps. Step 1 is they're going to become an executive by purchasing products. Step 2 is they're gonna set up a repeat order. That's not gonna hit till the next month. Step 3, they're gonna set up their rotator. What this means is it's kind of turning off the multi-level side and turning on the affiliate side. So the rotator essentially says, as long as we're all building the same side of the business, we can all help each other win. This is our team working together. Then the team over here, this is adding a team name to their last name, and I'll show you why that's important. And then after they go through those steps, they get to access. So these steps just take a couple minutes, and they're automatically verified through our partner. So even though you're purchasing here, these are automatically verified. So let's start with step 1. Every single step has a video people can watch, and it says, congratulations on deciding to upgrade, and start here, where in the world they live. So imagine, I want you to imagine, you referred somebody free, and now this person's thinking about upgrading. If they live in the USA, it gives them instructions right here on what to do. Okay, they're gonna log into their free account, complete their profile, they're gonna choose the executive pack for $5.99 plus shipping, handling, and tax, plus a $20 one-time affiliate fee. Okay, when they do this, if you're an executive, you get paid $200 of that. So of this $599, you guys get a $200 bonus right off the top, and that's paid weekly. Okay, and if one of your people sell it, you can make an override. You can make a $40 override on that. Okay, if somebody sells it. So this is powerful. $200 direct, $40 overrides. Okay, very, very powerful affiliate program here. They go and they finish, they confirm their page, and they come back here and they click to verify. Once they verify, it's gonna take them to the second step. The second step here is gonna be auto ship. They're gonna set their auto ship up for the 1st or the 15th of the month. Okay, so we have an entire page of instructions that are gonna show them how, and it's basically this simple, 4 steps. They're gonna click auto ship, scroll down and choose the director pack, which is $200 a month, and choose the products they want and click save. They're not gonna get billed to the next month. But they have to have an auto ship set up because that's gonna be repeat volume that's gonna help you grow your business every single month on all your people. Then they click to verify. Now they're gonna go to the next step, which is the rotator. This is important, it's step. We show them how to be able to do this. Choose the left side and click to verify. That takes like 2 seconds. Then the next step is gonna be the team. They're gonna add CBD challenge to their last name. There's the video. It shows them how to update their last name, put CBD challenge in. They click the link to do it, and then they come back here to verify. And after they verified, then they get full access. Let me kind of show you right now, full access. Let me log out and let me log back in, kind of on like more of an admin account so I can kind of show you what the full access looks like. And then it's gonna say this, congratulations, you have completed all required steps, you have full access to the 90-day challenge. See how cool that is? And then it says, here's just a few of the perks you've unlocked. You have all the challenge lessons as they're available. You have affiliate access to promote the challenge, 10-day affiliate mastery series, executive level commissions up to $200 per referral, the ability to earn monthly prizes that I already showed you, and more perks. So then they come in here, and this system is like very, very turnkey and fully automated. Then they come to the affiliate dashboard, and they've got training, they've got tools like links and stuff like that. Over here, they'd be able to get their link to the join page, and then we're loading up the bridge pages this week, plus banners, videos, emails, all that. They'd be able to view stats, this is coming in soon, their team, they'll be able to see all the people, and then a leaderboard over here where they can see the different prizes that they can win and whatnot. But right now in training, scroll down, and we have a 10-day series, okay? So we have a 10-day series. Day 1, our big vision and comp plan. When you guys come in as an affiliate, this is a powerful, it's like over an hour of me explaining everything in detail for you guys. Then we go into this entire personal development process, mindset mastery with Peter Sorensen, me and Peter tag team for the success blueprint. Day 5, income producing activities. This alone, people are saying these alone are worth it. Like just joining just for these. These are large, very detailed videos. Day 6, messenger marketing. Day 6, messenger marketing. Day 7, video marketing, teaching you what to do. Day 8, leaderboard domination. Day 9, how to achieve rank 100K in 100 days. And day 10, the journey to super affiliate. So we have so much for you here inside of this system, and we're always adding more. So let me just go ahead and give you a quick summary real quick, and let me tell you what's gonna happen. In a minute, I'm gonna bring on Michael Crouch and I'm gonna interview him. He's out here visiting from Hawaii, so stay tuned because you're gonna hear how Michael Crouch, how we teamed up on a project. He did $1 million in sales, about half, about 50% of that, like 500,000 was profit in a previous industry. He knows the power of this system, so he flew all the way out from Hawaii to be here right now. Since he's here, I'm gonna interview him in just a second. Before I do, here's what I wanna do. I want to log in to My Daily Choice to our account. And when I do that, I wanna show you our stats because I believe documentation beats conversation. Why not just go and show it to you? And when I do, Steele, I'm gonna prep you. When I start showing that stuff, throw the disclaimer up like the whole time. Just leave it up there, okay? On the whole time when I'm doing this. Why not? I wanna make sure we are compliant. If I'm gonna show you guys personal stuff, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. First thing I wanna do is I want to actually log out of my account. Now let's go full screen. And when we go full screen, I want to show you. I want to continue, just so you know it's like in real time. I want to go down here. I'm going to sign into Hemp Bros position. You can see they're promoting the conference coming up. Okay, first thing I want to do is I want to go to the dashboard. Okay, this is the account. I want to show you a few different sections. Okay, first thing I want to show you is this is our current rank, 100K in the company. So we've been doing this for a couple months. And I want to show you, they have the ability to build a left leg and a right leg. As you can see, we are ranked 100K earning money and we don't even have anything. I want you to first look at the right leg zero, nothing, 0, 0, 0, 0. So we are only building a left leg, only building one side. Why? Because this is more of an affiliate offer. We're all working together, okay? Down here on earnings, and I want you guys to read the disclaimer, of course, and disclosure. These are not typical earnings, but $74,000, 73,916.67. When people ask me how much money we made, like the last couple of videos, I said 50,000, and people are like, wait, this says 73,000. Well, I don't know. I can't keep track of it. I guess it keeps going up. But 73,916 and 67 cents. Okay, that's in since October 15th. I'm going to go and show you that. And in just a few minutes, it looks like it's getting ready to cross over 100K for the month, halfway through the month. So this year, I believe we're going to, this month, in the month of December, I believe we're going to hit 250K. I believe that we can hit rank 250K this month. That is our goal. We're advancing really quickly. So first thing I want to do is I want to go down to my earnings. Just leave that disclaimer up there on the bottom of the screen because I'm showing, actually let me look at this screen really quick because I'm showing you guys our earnings, and I just want to be clear, I'm saying it too. Our results are not typical. Don't expect to get our results. In fact, I challenge you to try to get our results or try to top us, okay? This is not our first rodeo. That being said, results will vary. Some people might make more than us, some people might make less, some people might make nothing. Okay, that's just the nature of the business. Like literally, like look at small business. Like 95% of businesses fail. So the reality is that most people fail, no matter how good the company is, no matter how good the system is. This might be the shiniest object you've ever seen. It does not mean that money will fall out of the sky and hit your lap. Okay, this requires work. But that being said, as long as you upgrade to an executive pack with HempWorks, which is basically getting products that are worth it, we're going to give you access to this whole system for free. As a bonus, all the training for free as a bonus. Our intent is to help you be more successful, okay? We want to dominate. So I'm going to show you the earnings, not to brag, not to boast, and definitely not to entice you to join because you should not expect to make money like this. Just because we're doing it, you should not expect it. Now, I know some of you are like me. You're an A-type personality, and you're like, dude, with this system, I'm going to top you, Chris. I say go for it. But also on the spectrum, there are people that are beginners and you oftentimes get like persuaded into an opportunity because it seems like easy money. This is not easy money. This is not a get rich quick. You will not join and just instantly get paid and make a bunch of money without doing work. This requires work. That being said, our system allows you to work smarter and not as hard, so it's an advantage. We're trying to give you as many advantages as you can, okay? Always income results are going to vary for everybody. On the screen, there's an income disclosure right now. Plus below it, there's a link that you can go to see the average earnings of people in the company. So you can see we're way above average. So that being said, let me dive into the earnings and show you kind of where we started, how this worked. Okay, when I say we, like Peter and myself kind of teamed up to do this. So there's weekly and there's monthly, but all we've really focused on is weekly. So we joined on the 15th. So our pay period for just a couple days here. This is the commissions, $2,374. That was our first week. Then the next week, 7,000 additional. So that brings us over 10,000 right there. And then This monthly thing was just a bonus. I don't even know what that was. That was just extra. Then the next week was 17,000. So look, we went from 2,300 to 7,000 to 17,000 very quick. Then 5,000, 3,600, 13,000, 8,000, 9,000, 1,800. I don't know what this is. They just threw that in there. Maybe a refund or something, I guess. I have no idea. And then 3,800. Now, this all together adds up to whatever that is, like 70,000, 80,000. I don't entirely remember how much that adds up to. But I believe that we are just getting started. Like literally our goal this month in December is to take you to as high as we can go, but to take it to 250K, rank 250K. Then we want to get to rank 500K, then super affiliate. We want to be like the fastest team to do this. So a rising tide raises all ships. So it's not about my success. It's about the fact that here's the ocean. A rising tide is going to raise all ships. You just got to make sure your boat's in the water. So our boat's in the water. The CBD industry is the rising tide. See how that rises? But if you're on the shore just watching the success of us, or you're on the fence just looking, that's not going to help. You got to get in the game. Okay, you got to at least start for free and then get in the game and then upgrade yourself to executive, get your link and start referring. You got to get your boat in the water because collectively our team is going to help rise those results. Here's what I mean by that. Let's dive back in. I'm going to show you the company leaderboard right now so you have kind of an idea of that. So let's click leaderboard over here on the left, and even free members have a chance to be able to see the leaderboard. And let's just go ahead and look. This is live. Enrollers for December. So take a look at this right here. These 4 positions right here, right? We just got started, and look at this. CBD challenge, CBD challenge, CBD challenge, CBD challenge. 4 of the top 5 positions. And we're all inching our way up right over here. So I believe, and sorry to the Waits family if we end up doing this, but we are all right here. All 4 of us right here are neck and neck, and we're getting ready to come up here and jump in. In fact, Justin Cena just literally, I think just jumped on the leaderboard yesterday. So I don't even know if he was even on here, and already 42. Now what this represents is free members that upgraded to the executive level in our system, okay? Pretty much everybody came in at executive. I don't know how people don't come in at executive since that's what our system requires. So literally for Justin, this is not gonna be like 42 for 42. He didn't have 42 people join free and then 42 people upgraded. But he probably had to have hundreds of people join for free. But that's it. You get as many free members as you can. The system upgrades. Justin didn't work the phones. Justin didn't personally have to sell people. He just allowed the system to do the work. Okay, so as you can see, we're dominating. Scroll a little bit down, you got Aaron Rashkin right here, working his way up as well. Aaron Rashkin's a big producer in the industry. So the only thing it's missing is your name, right? We want to have more people here as part of the CBD challenge. Look at all this room for you. We got all this room for all of you guys, okay? So the reason I'm going down here is I want to show you last month. Look at last month. We took the #1 spot by about triple. And Ricky Mateka, look at this, 177 of his free members upgraded. And guess what? You're making, if it's the US, you're making $200 per upgrade. Okay, if they're in the US, a little bit less if they're international. So this is good money, you guys, great opportunity, good money. And the reason I'm showing you this is because I want you to understand you're on a winning team. CBD Challenge is a brand new team and we're already dominating. And what you're seeing right now is last month was 2 people. This month is already 4 with Aaron gonna make it 5. And then next month we're probably gonna have the top 10 spots. Okay, you have the ability to join literally a winning team that's with a proven track record, a proven system, and proven results. All you have to do is join for free, lock up your spot, take a tour of it, and every single Thursday it cycles. So when you join for free, you're gonna notice that we start building a team underneath you. But if you don't upgrade by Thursday, you're gonna lose all of those affiliates. Anybody that becomes an affiliate, okay, you're gonna lose them. So we start building a team. We explain all this in the videos. In day 1, the vision, we explain it in detail. Every single Thursday, it cycles. If you don't upgrade by Thursday, you lose the team that we build underneath you. So every week, we do our best to build a big organization underneath your free members to encourage them to come on board. If they don't, they lose that. Okay? And if they do come on board, they keep their affiliates and they get access to our whole entire system. This is epic, this is crazy, and it's fun. And we're just getting started. So first of all, I hope you enjoyed that tour. I've given you the vision, I've given you the tour, I've showed you the industry, I've shared so much. What I want to do now is make it less about me. And I want to introduce you to a close friend, Michael Crouch, and be able to share some of his story and why he chose to fly all the way out from Hawaii to come here and be part of it. Michael's flying on in from Hawaii. Oh, that was almost like an unplanned cue right there. And so Michael, you're mic'd up. Why don't you talk to the people? We're live right now. And I actually don't even know how many people are on because I haven't been following it. Maybe in the background I'll look at some of this on my phone. But why don't you jump in and share the story of how we know each other. Let's go back, like tell how we know each other, but then tell like the 2013 print on demand trend. We saw it just like this, we saw it. We knew it was hot for a little while. We knew it wouldn't be hot forever. You actually, I remember you saying, you're like, how long is this thing gonna last? And I was like, I don't know, but at least like a handful of months for sure. And I remember that conversation. You knew like, hey, this may not last forever. You decided I'm gonna dive in and go hard in those few months, and you did. You took like #1 on the leaderboards with like Teespring, big multi-million-dollar companies. So share the story of how we know each other, who you are, a little of your background, share the story of print on demand, how you were able to scale so fast. Then transition, and maybe I'll help you with that, but then transition and talk about why you're so excited about the CBD industry and why people should consider jumping on board with us.
Shoots. Yeah, so I've known Chris for, going on...
Over a decade.
Yeah, about a decade, which is about as long as I've been in the world of online entrepreneurship, digital marketing. Started off with an SEO agency and got into paid marketing around late 2013, early 2014. And basically with this trend of, first it was kind of getting these really cheap likes on Facebook. So you had released a course called Penny Click Profits, and you and some other guys out there were generating a lot of money off of fan pages. This was back when organic reach on fan pages was still booming. And so each of these fan pages was generating tens of thousands of dollars a month. And I think there was even a bonus in that Penny Click Profits that was talking about this print-on-demand industry, which I was really interested in because a lot of times with affiliate marketing and stuff like that, there weren't big payouts. Whereas when you started to look at, kind of being your own boss in e-commerce and, selling apparel off of each shirt or each hoodie, which is what I sold the most of, you could make, $12, $15, $17 off of each.
Let me pause.
Yeah.
People might not know what print on demand is.
Okay.
Let's even this is kind of like print on demand. You're basically saying when he says a hoodie, he means a sweatshirt that has, you come up with like an image that has to do with something.
Right.
Like what's an example like image or something that people might have?
Yeah, so when Facebook first came out, one of the things that made them different is that you could target people based on all of these kind of demographics that were never targetable before. So like nurses, for example. You could market a shirt to nurses. Facebook would give you that ability to put it in front of nurses. And I remember we had a sweatshirt that said, cute enough to stop your heart, skilled enough to restart it. And it just had a, kind of a funny thing, like the nurse could be, cute enough to stop your heart, but skilled enough to, bring you back to life if you were to, pass out or something.
That's perfect. So if I'm a nurse or a girl nurse, right? If I'm a girl nurse and I see this, I'm like, oh my God, this shirt is made for me.
For sure.
They don't sell this, like a shirt like that. I can't easily just find that in a store.
You wouldn't find it anywhere.
You wouldn't find it anywhere. But on Facebook, an ad will pop up and it'll show me a shirt that's like perfect for nurses, but you have that information. You just targeted nurses.
Correct. So this was like the first time ever that you could take occupations or interests and you could target it specifically, whereas, like you said, if somebody walks into a department store, they're never gonna see that kind of targeting. They're just gonna see generic stuff that's for everybody. And now they're starting to see this apparel that's targeted just for them. So anyway, you had a course on that. You also mentored me, one-on-one to, kind of fill in the gaps of what I didn't know in the course. And I was able to take that concept and really run with it and pretty much be the first guy I think anybody ever heard of that did over $1 million a month.
In a single month.
In a single month.
Right away. This is like, from the time we had those long calls, those long coaching calls, how many months was it until you did $1 million in sales?
First month.
First month.
Yeah.
Like, I know, look, this is not, first of all, this is not a print-on-demand presentation right now. This was just to copy. This was, I told him, this trend may not be around a long time. So he's like, I'm gonna go aggressive right off the bat because I don't wanna miss this. I don't wanna look back and regret not having done more. This in no way is a print-on-demand presentation, and no way should anybody expect to do $1 million in sales their next month. It's freakish that he did this, man. Everybody was like freaking out. Like, who is this guy? In fact, for a while, I just called him Mr. X because I thought if I actually said his name, no one would even want to follow me anymore, man. Like, they would be like, just following him. We called him Mr. X back then. I was scared. I was like, everybody's going to leave me because I'm only doing like 6 figures a month. You're doing 7.
That's funny.
But you killed it.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. So, really back then, the secret was really not in the t-shirts, but it was in the trend. And it was in leveraging paid marketing around a trend, which is why CBD is so exciting because it's the same thing. It's looking at what's trending. Chris has run tests on different posts that you've done. I remember you even did a wrap with Grant Cardone, and Grant Cardone's very well known. Obviously, he has a huge 10X conference, and it got a good amount of engagement. Like you're up there, doing stuff with Grant, and then you ran a CBD post right next to it. Just kind of testing out the CBD market, and the engagement was through the roof. It was like 10X on that post.
Grant Cardone's that's a great example. I even forgot about that.
Yeah.
Literally, my Grant Cardone video, just posting it organically saying it's coming, and then I said the CBD video is coming. That's it. There were 2 videos saying coming soon and coming soon. Posted around the same time, everything pretty much equal. Even the same videographer, same at the studio, same thing. The CBD video was like
10X.
Like so much more. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
That's crazy because the industry is so hot right now.
Exactly. So finding the trend and then being able to put a system behind it. And so when you talk about affiliate marketing or network marketing, one of the big things that people don't want to do is reach out to their warm market. Like if I'm gonna sell CBD, the last thing I want to do is go to all my friends and say, hey, you want to hear the latest and greatest MLM, just sign up this person, teach them to sign up somebody, and you're getting paid 10 levels deep on you're following. Immediately red flags go off in your friend's mind, like I don't really want to do that.
Yeah.
Whereas what Chris has kind of done with this 90-day challenge is he's taken a proven model that he's already done with Shopify, the same exact challenge model that's generated millions of dollars for Shopify and also 7 figures for Chris, and now has turned that into a CBD challenge that leverages the exact same thing, puts it around a trend that's the biggest trend out there that I've seen as far as product-wise.
And let me say something while we're talking about this real quick, because I want you to keep going. Still, throw up real quick on the screen the earnings disclaimer. We're throwing out numbers, and I just want to make sure everybody knows right now, just because we generated millions of dollars in Shopify, just because he generated $1 million, in no way does that mean anybody here will. We anticipate this to be the biggest challenge project we've ever done, but I want to make sure everybody knows, in no way are we guaranteeing, in no way are we implying, in no way whatsoever should you expect to make the same amount of money as myself or Michael. We spend like 100 hours a week crafting our skill, man. We are dedicated to this industry and this game. We work hard. We outwork everybody else. Michael did not get to $1 million in a single month in sales by sleeping on an opportunity. He went out there and just took more action than everybody else. I just wanted to pause for a disclaimer.
I didn't even know what sleep was during that time.
No, you didn't sleep at all.
No sleep.
To make that much money in your first month doing that. But like, I didn't want to interrupt you. I just, occasionally when I hear like income, I want to make sure people don't get the idea that they're just going to join and make millions of dollars just because you did or I did.
No, for sure. And I remember when that happened, I mean, people were like, geez, Mike, how the heck did you make $1 million? Like, how long have you been doing this? And I was like, oh, it's my first month. And people were like, get out of here, like, not even possible. But yeah, I mean, it obviously is up to you guys, what you can do with the knowledge. I mean, honestly, when I was doing it, I was so in it with the blinders on, and I saw the opportunity so clearly that I thought everybody was doing it. And I wasn't doing anything special. I wasn't the best designer on the planet. I wasn't the best marketer on the planet. But I was just had blinders on. I was like the horse that wouldn't look left or look right. Because what happens when a horse looks left or looks right? They miss a step. And if you miss a step, you lose the race. And so it wasn't until later, many, many months down the road, that I found out that I was, several $100,000 ahead of second place. But it wasn't because I was doing anything special. It was just because I was staying focused. And I, like Chris said with the conversation, the trend was there. It was a limited time, like any trend. I don't think there's any trend out there that stays there forever. Mm-hmm. And so, we just stayed focused on it. So back to CBD, the cool thing about this and the parallels are that we're taking the warm market out, not taking it out of it, but we're giving an additional way, or Chris is through the challenge giving an additional way for everybody out there to be able to get into an affiliate marketing / network marketing experience, have that ability to have the income leverage of MLM, which is what is exciting. You know, nobody doesn't like MLM because they get paid on this huge network of people. Nobody complains about that. You know, people want to get paid on a huge network of people. They just don't want to reach out to their warm market and have to go through that same old pitch.
Or they're annoyed by other people doing that to them.
For sure.
Like, I'm sure you get it all the time too. Everybody's trying to pitch some latest and greatest thing about how their business is going to be like bigger than Uber, bigger than Facebook. And it's like, you just get tired of hearing such an amateur pitch. In the industry, they call it throwing up. Like, they just throw up all over you and you're like, do you really think that's gonna work? Like, you're not gonna tell, your company's like not gonna be bigger than Uber, dude. You know, like, and you're an amateur, and then you'll be like, well, how much money are you making? And then they backpedal. They're like, it's not about how much money I'm making. It's about how much money you can make. And then they start doing, and you're just like, bleh. You know, it's a nasty taste in your mouth. That's no disrespect to MLMers. Let me just say, there's a lot of my following does MLM. No disrespect. What I'm talking about, what Michael's talking about, is there's a big difference between amateurs and professionals. I just did a rap song called GoPro at Eric Worre's event, thousands of people there at the GoPro conference. And the whole idea was, stop being an amateur and go pro. Be professional about it, treat it serious. And that's really the same thing. Most people that bought the print on demand course I did, most people were amateurs. You looked at some of the designs people did. They're like, I'm gonna save the $25 that we're using, only paying $25, that's still amateur. I'm gonna save the $25, I'm gonna design it myself and paint. And we did a live thing where Michael was like reviewing things and he's like, what is this, man? Did you get your 5-year-old to design this? Like, amateurs were like, I don't understand why my product's not selling. You shouldn't let your 5-year-old design your artwork, you know? Like, then there's professionals. Michael had an eye for design. There's a professional eye that makes something work. There's a difference. And in this business, professionals would never throw up and claim they're gonna be bigger than Uber and stuff like that. And if they do say something, prove it. Like, here we are taking the time to throw up disclaimers and stuff on the screen because we believe I saw Robert Hollis on here. He like owns that copyright on that phrase. Documentation beats conversation. We believe, so we can show you, we can log in, we can show you where we're at, we can show you a system. We're not gonna say, oh, we have the best system, man, it's gonna be bigger than anything else. It's like, no, let me just show you the system. Dude, this system is hot. Okay, hot trend, hot timing, hot system, great leadership team. We got an amazing leadership team, but at the end of the day, even if we made everything perfect, like I taught the best print-on-demand strategies, still 90% of people didn't do anything with it.
95%.
95%.
Yeah.
But the 1% that did, you went on and made $1 million in sales, $500,000 profit the next month.
Yeah.
Crazy. So who do you want to be? The 95% casualty statistic that the Small Business Administration talks about, or the 1% statistic that will just willing to outwork everybody, outrun everybody, and work smarter rather than work harder by using systems and teams as leverage. That's why we believe we could do the biggest team build, because we're bringing on people like, you normally wouldn't look for an opportunity like this, but when you saw the industry and the system, you jumped on a plane and came out here twice.
Yeah. Second time out.
Let's talk more about what you see in this.
One of my favorite analogies. So I'm from Maui, and one of the big entrepreneurs that lives on Hawaii is a guy named Hank Rogers, and he was the founder of Tetris. So this guy's made hundreds of millions of dollars off of Tetris. If there's any one game out there that I think's made, just about more money than anything, it's Tetris. And so Hank has a quote when he relates kind of entrepreneurialism and picking your what you want to put your time into and how it relates to catching a wave. And the way he describes it is he says, when you're looking at an opportunity, the first thing is wave selection. So anybody that's ever surfed, you don't jump on every wave. You're watching the water and you're seeing the waves roll in, and you wait for that perfect wave. You wait for the visual of what is that perfect wave? It's coming in and you see, okay, this thing is trending. It's hot right now. People are interested in it. There's money in it. There's a system in it where you can actually plug in and make money. It's not just like you got to invest $1 million to do it. There's a way that the average Joe can get involved. And then once you see that wave, you have to select it and start paddling, and you paddle until, those of you that know surfing, until you start going about as fast as that wave with paddling, and then you can stand up on the board and you can start to ride that wave. So I think how this relates to CBD is we see, when I was doing print on demand, the reason that there was a 95% casualty rate or even a 99% casualty rate is because people got distracted. They didn't have the blinders on. Someone would come out with, oh, it's Pinterest profits, or this next thing, or the other shiny object, and people just get distracted, as opposed to when you see clear as day that the opportunity is here, and that's the wave you want to pick, then that's the one you focus on. And I think there's more than enough evidence to show that CBD and that whole industry is going to be a big trend for many months, probably years to come. I would guess years to come. So now's the time to decide if you're going to put the blinders on, you're going to select that wave as the one you want to ride, and paddle now while the system is fresh, and then eventually stand up and ride that wave. And the cool thing is and this is just the last thing I'll say on this, is that there's kind of a bell curve of when people adopt an opportunity, and there's the very first people is called first movers. And some people think they want to be first movers. I personally don't like to be a first mover, because first mover means there's a lot of risk. So if you're the very first to move on something, you're taking a lot of risk because nobody's proven the model. And you can see a lot of first movers that fail. Yahoo, although they became a big company, they were a first mover that got trumped by Google. Friendster, MySpace, those were first movers that got trumped by Facebook. And so you can see in a lot of companies that first mover is not necessarily where you want to be. Now the next section is where I like to be, which is early adopter. So you let people prove the market, show that it's viable, and then now you jump in. And to me, that's where all the revenue is. And so Chris and all the people you can see on the leaderboard, I mean, they've got 4 of the top 5 spots on the leaderboard, 4 out of 5, and then he was 1 and 2 last month. Only been in for less than 60 days. Ricky was only in 30 days.
That was only a couple days. That was actually only like a week and a half for him.
Yeah, a week and a half. So these guys have taken the time to be more of the first adopters, where you guys can now be the early movers. And so
because we didn't even have the system, we
Right.
were pre-selling. The system will come. I showed you the system today, a lot of it. We were saying it's coming, just trust us. Now it's actually here. Everybody can use it. You can immediately join, upgrade, get an affiliate link, and use it right now. So that's
right.
That's the right place to be. And you don't have to wait for anything.
So it's already proven. They've already got 4 out of the 5 of the top spots. It's not just Chris doing it like it was with the Shopify challenge. Now he's made that exact same proven challenge model that he's made millions of dollars with. He's letting other people like us use it. So 3 out of those 5 top spots are not even Chris. It's people that have just, come on just like you could and use the system. So now's the time to, again, not be the first mover, but to be the early adopter. And again, that's what I was with print on demand. And to me, that's where all the revenue is.
Yeah. So I want to talk a little about this too. I know you said that we'll wrap that up, but Jason in the comments right here just reminded me of like an S curve. So the illustration that Michael just gave, a great illustration, I don't have something to draw it out, but essentially it's an S curve. You think about an S, right? What happens is an S has a little tail at the bottom and then a little like tail at the top where it's flat, right? And then it has this big spike up, okay? So because of that, this little tail at the bottom, that is, those people there are putting in all the work to make the thing explode, but they're just seeing a little tiny, like if this is flat, they're just seeing a little tiny growth like this. Then all of a sudden, something happens right here and it shoots up. That creates that S, the bottom of that S. Then at the top, it kind of tails out. Okay, so you could actually do this S curve analogy with almost any big company. If you look at Amazon for years and years was not profitable. Okay, for years they just couldn't break a profit. Everybody make fun of them. They'll never survive because they're not even profitable. People would just like hate on them. But they had a vision for that massive momentum and they outsurvived, they outlasted long enough to beat everybody else. Now Amazon is such a dominating brand, they're taking over the world. Like those people that can hang in on that part good for them, but that takes a lot. Most companies, most all of Amazon's competitors in that little bottom S-curve failed. You go look at all those early .com companies that did home grocery delivery or home delivery and stuff like that, failing. So every business has an S-curve. You look at any successful, let's take network marketing company. They basically lay down the framework, the groundwork, months, sometimes years. Then all of a sudden, a few big leaders join the company, and boom, the company shot up, went international, exploded, had huge momentum, hundreds of thousands of people. But then those companies also a lot of times tap out at the top. What happens is every S-curve levels out. And what that means is inside of like, what the bottom represents is like, the bottom part of the S is like, maybe it took them 5 years to reach $1 million. But then in that same 5 years, they reached 100 million or 1 billion, okay? But then they kind of capped off and now they got to reinvent themselves. You got to keep reinventing yourself, or sometimes the industry just fades and dies. Yeah. It's just reality. I mean, I'm not a hater or negative. I'm a kind of an optimist / realist. I've learned a lot that like it's good to be a realist. So let's talk about a couple of industries. Let's talk about CBD. If you were too early in CBD, what I mean by too early is when I was like 10 years old, my mom in our living room would have legalized marijuana meetings. She was like part of this legalized marijuana movement in Santa Cruz, California. She was all about legalizing marijuana. That's like was her main thing. We would have these meetings. I remember as a kid, I would look downstairs and you got all these kind of like older hippies smoking weed, talking about how they're gonna put up flyers all over the city, and they're gonna get a bunch of people to come to the weekly meeting, and they're gonna get a little crew. Now,
your mom was a first mover.
My mom was a big, what is it called before the first mover?
No, you would be early adopter.
Like
so
even before that, like what's before first mover? Like
pioneer.
Super pioneer. Like she was way early. Because I'm, even though I know that I look like I'm 21 years old because I'm totally fit and in shape, I'm actually not. So this was many, many years ago. So my mom used to have these medical marijuana meetings in our living room and getting high, talk about how they could put up flyers and like talk about, man, if we just could like get enough flyers and people show up to the meeting, get enough people, we'll convince the city to make marijuana legal. Well, anyways, that never worked. But years and years and years of doing that, there was this one hippie. By the way, people don't know, I have weird stories, so they never know. This is true. This is like legit true. I don't think I've ever told this, but this is the right frame for it. There was this woman named No Guns, okay? She lived in a tent in our backyard. And people they doubt my stories, man. They just doubt it. There's this woman named No Guns. Her and her son Star lived in our backyard in a tent. She only wore white. She didn't want to participate in like consumerism and stuff like that. She only rode a bike. And here's what happened. She would be on these meetings all the time. She would ride her bike from Santa Cruz, California to San Francisco, California, like every single week or month or whatever. And that's a long bike ride. In a car, it takes like an hour to an hour and a half to drive there. And that's a long bike ride. Okay, and she's wearing just linens, white linens. She's like the Mother Teresa meets Jesus, meets marijuana, all together. And so she's taking the information from the small meeting in San Francisco. Anyways, she doesn't give up. Years later, in San Francisco, this medical marijuana movement that my mom helped found with No Guns becomes this instrumental leader in the San Francisco medical marijuana movement. And guess what? Somehow, some way, San Francisco says, hey, for medical purposes, medicinal purposes, as long as a doctor signs off, we're okay with this. Boom, gets legalized in San Francisco. My mom had to do with the original group to do that, with No Guns. This woman became like famous, this woman in linen, like a female Jesus flying around on her bike, preaching about this marijuana movement and how powerful it is. Then, and she's not talking like drugs, these are talking about the medicinal benefits. They're not saying just get high for the sake of doing drugs. They were trying to say this plant is a miracle plant when used the right way. Then San Francisco gets medical marijuana approved. Then that kind of spreads. Now you start seeing states and states and states and counties get medical marijuana approved. Suddenly, next thing you know, an entire state like Colorado gets approved for recreational use. Whoa, this is years later from the work that those early people did. In those early days though, there was like no money. It's not like No Guns was doing it for money. She was doing it for the cause. Somebody in those early days has to spread the cause to get to where you are today. Like even the network marketing industry only exists really because of the pioneer companies like the Amways that literally had people going door to door in order to make sales so that you don't have to go door to door today, but they had to do that. You know how hard it was to buy product, keep it in your garage, have people come over, accept money, sell it, go door to door. Would you like to try this soap? Let me go show you how the soap works. That would have been hard business. Pioneers make things possible for the later the people then that can actually ride the trend. Door to door turned to catalogs, catalogs turned to online, online goes to where we are now. Same thing. Those little meetings in Santa Cruz turned into medical marijuana meetings in San Francisco, gets approved, turns into medical marijuana movement, gets approved many states, turns into recreational states, turns into Canada approving the whole entire country for recreational use. Not just CBD, but all of marijuana, saying we believe enough in this that it shouldn't be illegal and we shouldn't be criminalizing this. Then in the United States, it's exploding to the point where the Farm Bill just got passed a couple days ago, and that opens up industrial hemp to be grown everywhere because even the government is like, this is beneficial. We can't stop this. This is ridiculous. There's been like a hemp prohibition in our country for like 50 years. Hemp used to be grown everywhere. Even the Declaration of Independence was drafted on hemp. It can make thousands of products. Then it went on a prohibition because it was like loosely related to marijuana. And they're like, that's a drug that gets you high. So we've been through this journey, but now where are we at? If you're starting right now, hemp, CBD, is already approved on a federal level in the United States. It's approved all over Canada. It's approved in places like Europe to a certain extent, and it's about to see this big boom. This is the exact right place at the right time with the right product, but you still need like a way to get in on the market. So now you need to team up with people that have a marketing system to be able to get you a shot to cash in on the green rush. So you've got to recognize this S-curve, the bottom of that S-curve, all these people for decades have been putting in the groundwork to get to the point where the Farm Bill passed. That was a dream of my mom's years ago. They were lobbying to congressmen years ago. Decades of work to get to the point where we are today, to be able to have a product like this recognized for its benefits. I could chug this and it wouldn't get me high. See, people used to think it was, I don't get high, I don't do that. So for me, this is a big deal. And this drip right here is going to be the modern day green rush, and people are going to make fortunes, okay, potentially, obviously, I'm always putting up disclaimers. People are going to make fortunes off learning how to flip the drip, right? Learn how to flip the drip, and it sounds fun, but it is fun. And that's what we've done. We've created a system that teaches people how to cash in on the green rush. You are able to get an affiliate link, promote this system for free. Members that upgrade in the United States buy a $600 package plus shipping, handling, tax. Buy a $600 package of CBD coffee, CBD creamers, CBD rubs, pain rubs, CBD drips like this, cinnamon flavor, peppermint flavor, whatever. And they start raving about how amazing it is. And these same people, they go from free member to upgrade, and when they do, you get paid $200 on that package. Then you get paid $40 when they sell it, overrides. And right off the bat, it pays 4 levels deep. That's where the multiple levels comes in. It pays in 4 levels deep, but that's just extra money. Our system converts. All you have to do is sign up, upgrade to executive, get your affiliate link, and get free members in. That's it. You drive the traffic. The system makes the sales. And what Michael said, what he likes is that there's a whole industry of people, a whole bunch of people that would never get involved in something where they felt they would have to do I have to go tell my uncle, my grandma, my aunt, my cousin, all my friends on Facebook, do I have to go tell them oh, y'all should join the hottest opportunity, bigger than Uber, CBD is gonna be big. Do they have to do that? No. Can they do that? Yes. Michael is my friend. Did I tell Michael about what I was doing? Yes. There's no way I'm not gonna tell my friends. When you believe enough in something and you love it, you're gonna tell, if I know of a good restaurant, I'm going to tell Michael about it. If I know of a good movie to see, I'm going to tell Michael about it. If I know of a good person I want to introduce him to, I'm going to make an introduction. That's what friends do for friends. So I'm not in any way embarrassed about this. I'm going to go share this with all my friends. But here's the cool part. You don't have to. Especially in the beginning, maybe you're nervous, okay? Just literally promote the free side. Give people an opportunity to try it out for free. Let the system upgrade them. Then after a while, you get a little comfortable. Maybe I made $1,000. Now I'm gonna go to Mike and be like, yo, dude, I wanted to talk to you about this earlier, but I wanted to test the model. I just made $1,000 last week using this system. I'd love to be able to show you how it works. Now Michael's my friend. He's gonna be like, oh, shoot, I'll take a look at it. And I feel confident. So we have a system that can do the work for you, or you can pick up the phone. We talked on the phone. I'm not afraid. I'm gonna keep it old school. I'm gonna get on the phone with Michael. We're friends. We wanted to get on the phone. Guess what? That turned into a physical belly-to-belly meeting in person. He flew out here twice and said he's gonna bring this thing, he's gonna go to Hawaii, he's gonna tear this thing up. That's what we do. We still build using traditional model, but you don't have to. The system is there to do the work. We like a little bit of both worlds. So
Yeah, definitely.
So let's give them some final thoughts and then do this. Some final thoughts and then go grab Swagger Dagger. I'm gonna bring Swagger out here and tell a story. So people right now are watching this. This video is gonna be repurposed. It's kind of like an informational overview video for people that want to learn more about this system, this business, why we're doing what we do. Share a little bit about like why you think, I know why you're gonna jump on it, but why should they jump on it? Like what's the big move here based on your experience and your skill set?
Yeah. I mean, I think a little bit is just reiterating what we talked about before. So looking at the trends, looking at, what you call an S curve or a bell curve, and being, not the, first mover, but being the early adopter. So letting people prove the model and being in that spot where it really curves up. And I think we can see that with CBD. And we can see that the industry is poised for greatness. Actually, the cool thing about HempWorks, those of you that do online advertising, if you go onto Google's AdWords tool and you put in the word CBD, which is actually the most common term that people use to look up CBD, the #1 search term in Google AdWords is HempWorks. So this company is definitely making a huge mark. They've gone from 0 to 8 to 10 million in 12 months. So they've done the work already to get the momentum. What Chris has done, and why I think this is so appealing for everyone out there, is he's created a system that he's already proven with Shopify, that he's generated millions of dollars with Shopify, and now he's sharing that system so that you guys can benefit, and he's already proven it, whereas if you look at the leaderboard live, they've taken over many of the top positions using this system. For me personally, I don't like to necessarily warm market stuff that much. Obviously if it's a close friend, somebody that I feel like is a good marketer, yeah, of course you're gonna share about an opportunity. However, to really get the reach out there, and how I did it with print on demand and was able to hit $1 million in my first month with that, was using the power of the internet, using the power of Facebook ads, using the power of Google, using the power of internet marketing. Chris is, and even myself, I'm gonna be putting some lessons inside of the actual training where you're gonna be able to learn from guys like Chris who've done millions of dollars in sales, internet marketing, guys like myself who've done millions of dollars in sales, internet marketing, and we're gonna be giving you thousands of dollars worth of training for free just so that you can learn how to use those skills and apply them to CBD. But here's the cool thing, is that it's kind of like you're getting this amazing training for free, when you buy just by getting into the free CBD, or I'm sorry, the 90-day CBD challenge. But you can use the same training in other places. So if you want to take that same training that we're giving you on Facebook and how to run the best ads in 2019 and how to get the most exposure, using, paid marketing in 2019, you not only can use it in CBD, and obviously, my advice is always to keep the blinders on the trend that's the hottest, which I believe is going to be CBD for a lot of you watching. But you're going to have this tool belt of amazing training that's normally sold by both of us for thousands of dollars in your tool belt for free. So I think that it's just such a win-win scenario. It's proven you're at the perfect time to be that early adopter and ride the wave. So I think you've done a phenomenal job of what you've created, what you've proven. You've proven the model. It's not, it's not, what's the word? It's not like, it's not an idea. They've proven it. It works. You see it on the leaderboard. You see it in the challenge.
Like a good example is Michael comes from the background of, you've pitched a lot of investors for in the tech industry. Like I even went with Michael to Silicon Valley and he introduced me to a dude that had invested their fund had invested over $1 billion or something into tech companies, mobile app companies, startup companies. So what they like to see, they don't want to just hear an idea. Michael can't just roll up in there and be like, dude, check this out. Uber was weak. You know where they messed up?
Meets Facebook.
Yeah, meets MySpace reinvented with Justin Timberlake as the CEO, okay? And the product is weed, okay? No, he's like, this is what people do though. They go to these investors, they have an idea. What the investors always say is they're like, listen, it's a little too premature. Okay, here's what we want you to do. We want you to go out and put together a concept, prove the model. Just prove the model a little bit. Just a little bit, so we can look at it and see if this thing's actually got some legs to it, and we can scale it. Think Shark Tank. If you don't know the investor world, think Shark Tank. Shark Tank, if you look at the deals that get accepted versus the ones that don't, the people that come in with an idea, the next thing you know, Mark Cuban looks over at him, he's like, how much revenue you do so far? And then it gets quiet, and me and Michael are pitching Mark Cuban, we're like, well, the way a bank account works is I got a checking, I got a savings, and it takes 3 days to transfer. No, like at the end of the day, like they don't have any revenue, they don't have any numbers, and they always get rejected. Those deals always get rejected. The reason Shark Tank even shows those on there, I think, is to educate us. You know what I'm saying? To teach us watching that, like, yo, you got to go out there and prove the model. So here's the thing. Peter and myself, I'm going to bring Peter out. We haven't even really reached out to our network. We haven't even really reached out to the big hitters because I know I want to prove the model a little bit first and then reach out to them. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to show them it's not just an idea, it's an actual system. The training is here. You can experience the training. You can go through and review it. As a free member, you can look at it. There's people, not just me making money. If I was the only one making money, then naturally, even someone like Michael would say, well, dude, come on, man, you're not like a beginner. What's the odds of an actual average person making money with this thing? But then once I start to show like, okay, let's get some other people in the system. Let's see how they do. Then boom, names start popping up. Then after 2-3 months, I think we're gonna have dozens of names on there. Now you can't make that same point. You can't make the thing that says, well, I see why you're successful, Chris, but what about the average person? Now I could say, here's everybody. And eventually I could put average income report of the people in the challenge. So the reality is like, at the end of the day, when you look at this, we now have the system. You can immediately join. You can go through an upgrade process that connects and verifies transactions. We unlock levels. We have additional bonus training. You're selling the same opportunity, but with these additional bonuses on it. And here's what else is cool. Every Thursday it cycles, right? So here's what happens. When you refer people for free, we have the ability to stack a ton of business underneath them that week. And then by Thursday, they actually have a decent sized business growing. They have the opportunity to upgrade and keep the affiliates or skip it and lose the affiliates. So every Thursday, there's this big spike of people upgrading. That's why the names shoot up the leaderboard. That's why last night they shot up the leaderboard. Every Thursday, it keeps shooting up the leaderboard. So this is the thing, you guys, you gotta understand. We have a dialed in system. Fear of loss plus gain of pleasure, all wrapped up into the best e-com marketing, the best Facebook advertising, this power team, this dream team. One of the guys that just came on board, I'll be introducing him in another training. One of the guys came on board, back in the past, he used to do as much as $100,000 a day in Facebook advertising. Okay, he just came on board. He's like, dude, I would never touch like a biz op, like a network marketing type offer. But what you've created is brilliant, man. Count me in. And you know, I got people that are just running paid traffic. They don't even, they're like, I'm coming on board just to run paid traffic. So wait, these people, you don't see them, you don't hear about them. Then all of a sudden, boom, they're in the top of the leaderboard. Where did they come from? Because they tested small. Once they got campaigns that were profitable, they scaled. How would you like to learn from them? I can bring them on and interview them. We're gonna have people like that teaching you. So like Michael said, even if all you got out of this was an education, we could easily sell 90 days of training plus the affiliate side and all the interviews and everything like this. We could easily package this and sell this as a $2,000 product launch all day long and people would love it. All day long. So if all you got out of this was an education, you would learn directly from people like Michael, who's done as much as $1 million in a single month in sales, from people like myself, done tens of millions of dollars in sales online, from people like this ads guy, who's done $100,000 in a single day in advertising. You're gonna get to learn from people like this. From some of my mentors like Andre and Tammy Popa, who I've known for over a decade, who are making incredible income here. You're gonna get to learn from so many people. If all you got out of this was an education that they don't teach you in school about entrepreneurship, it's worth it. Let me even go even broader. Let's say right now you're watching this and you're in a competing company, another multi-level company, let's say. Dude, just week two, we talk about the legalities of this industry. We talk about having disclosure statements, having disclaimers, where to put them, when you're doing videos, how to reference them, clear and concise stuff. We like the detail that we have, clear and conspicuous. The detail we have where we follow what the FTC teaches. We follow what compliance programs teach. Just that week alone, you cannot learn that anywhere. I'm not familiar with anywhere other than a few scattered blog posts maybe that you can even learn this level of detail. You could literally just come in and like copy us. You know what I'm saying? To go out there and build your own business. You're gonna learn skills that you're gonna use for years in other industries. But we're gonna teach you how to do them with CBD because this industry is gonna be one of the hottest industries for sure in 2019. We're closing out 2018 with the Farm Bill being passed. Wait till you see the green rush explode in 2019. That's why I have a big vision. At the CBD Challenge team, my vision, which is not guaranteed, nothing like that. I know you keep throwing the disclaimer up there. Throw it back up again. You never see it enough. The vision here in 2019 is to create 10 millionaires who actually generate $1 million in commissions, okay? 10 millionaires, 100 six-figure earners for the year, and over 1,000 people that make enough money to significantly impact their business. We're gonna have a form where they can fill out their testimonials. What I mean is enough money to where they can come in and share stories about how they were able to pay off their debt, or how they pay off a car, or how they were able to do something phenomenal for their church, or how they were able to do whatever it was they've always been wanting to do. We're gonna capture those stories. I want 1,000 of those stories. I want 100 people documented six-figure incomes from this business, and 10 people documented seven-figure incomes in the year 2019. I'm declaring it as the vision, and all we need is the people to make it happen. So we're gonna go hard with this thing. We got a system to do it. Do you want to be part of one of the most epic systems out there? Because this is just the beginning. It is about to explode. And in future presentations like this, I'll share with you the big vision for this massive Facebook group we're gonna have that's epic, unlike anything you've seen, all kinds of training and so much more, you guys. So Michael has a background in this. He's done $1 million in a month in a previous thing. You've watched the 90-day e-com challenge. So I wanted to have you guys be able to meet him because you're going to see Michael through some of the training. You're going to see his name on the leaderboards. Better see his name on the leaderboard. Otherwise, Michael's okay.
Man, you got to watch out your position on the leaderboard, baby.
Uh-oh, he's coming for it. You guys, listen. Michael Crouch, keep an eye out for him. Thanks, Michael, for coming out.
Aloha.
Hang with us. Swap mics with Swagger, and let's bring him out. All right, so listen, here's what I want to do. If you guys have any questions for those of you that are live, I know most of you are going to be seeing this on the actual CBD Challenge site, but if you guys are wondering why I'm saying live, it's because this is originally recorded on Facebook, but the majority of you are going to be seeing this on the site. So if you guys want to ask questions, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in Peter Sorensen, the other half of Hemp Bros. We're going to ask some questions, answer some questions that you guys have, talk to you about some different visions, talk to you about some things, and then we're going to wrap up this live stream, call it a night. But we want to hang with you and deliver some value. Okay, so real quick, I know how live streams work. Some people jump in later. So what we did in today's video was I shared the vision that we're gonna have, the big vision for this big team build. Then I did an entire walkthrough of how we're giving away over $150,000 in prizes and cash incentives. Then I walked through an entire walkthrough of the 90-day CBD challenge system. Then I logged into My Daily Choice and went through our commissions, our earnings reports, the leaderboards. I literally just showed everything, okay? So now it's up to you to be able to ask questions if you want. Then if you're watching this, make sure to go back in and watch the beginning part where we talked all about that. So what I want to do right now is, and I'll be kind of watching your questions in the background, so just ask them. What I want to do right now is I want to introduce the other half of Hemp Bros, Mr. Peter Sorensen. You guys will know Peter because he's always rocking some crazy t-shirt. I can never stop this guy. That's why we call him Swagger Dagger. So what's up, man?
What's up, man?
So,
Killer. How you guys doing? Yeah, I thought I'd bring out the wings. We're flying high today. We're going, you guys want to soar with us, soar with the eagles. You can't soar with the eagles if you're hanging out with, what was it, the turkeys?
Hang with the turkeys.
You can't hang with the turkeys if you want to soar with the eagles. So
the thing is, we know each other.
Over a decade.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
I asked, so right now, I don't know if you heard or not, I asked people if they want to ask questions, and that will take a couple minutes to answer them.
Awesome.
I'm enjoying just hanging with people. We haven't done this in a while. We used to do
this
this
is cool.
all the time.
Yeah, awesome.
We're gonna start doing these more often for you guys. While people are asking questions, and I'll keep an eye on that, let's start. Share the story of how we first met and got to know each other, all the way to you having your first decent month from that.
Yeah.
Because we go back a ways, you guys. So this is Peter Sorensen, the other half of Hemp Bros. So when you see Hemp Bros on the leaderboard, it's not just me, it's Peter and I. I'm more the systems tech guy, and I have I love doing training and stuff. And Peter's more of the hands-on, more of a business builder.
Absolutely, yeah. So for those of you that don't know, again, Peter Sorensen here. Like Chris is mentioning, we go back over a decade, so 2007. I'll share the story briefly, but I was 22 years old. I was pursuing a career at the time in real estate. I got involved in the direct sales network marketing industry at the age of 18 for the first few years during college. Didn't make much money, struggled with that, and then I learned about real estate, and I started pursuing this idea of what's called wholesaling, buying and selling houses. And I came across an opportunity through a friend of mine that actually knew my mom. I was, again, 22 at the time. I was literally basically broke. I was already in debt at that time. I had invested tens of thousands of dollars through credit, learning how to get credit to be able to invest in my real estate education with one of the largest education companies at that point. And decided to go to this meeting. You guys ever been to a hotel meeting? A friend calls you up and say, hey, I want to show you a way to how you can make money. And this was make money in real estate. Make money and fill in the blank. Come to this Tuesday night meeting, right? I know you're watching this. You've probably been to one of those. And it was actually what we call a top tier real estate education company. And so this guy in his late 20s, I think Chris was 28 at the time, comes down to share about this opportunity. And he just made like...
That guy being me.
That guy being you, without the beard, without the hat, slicked
Oh my God,
up.
you know what's crazy is I was 28.
Yeah.
That was like a decade ago,
And
so
he-
now people are guessing my age. But I like looked older.
He did look older, actually, and I look pretty much the same a decade later, so, you know. Anyways, some of you guys are probably like, this guy is 33 now? I thought he looks like 23. Anyways.
But they think I look 21.
I know,
so.
there you go. So long story short, I come to this information presentation, a couple hours long, and through the end of it, it was incredible. I was like, there was this real estate company and education and properties, and then there was an income opportunity to basically recruit students for this real estate school. And it was a top tier education, so it was like 20 grand, and they would pay you up to like $10,000 per sale. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. But to maximize that opportunity, you wanted to be a product and go through the education yourself. Well, I didn't have 20 grand. I was 22 at the time. I was already in debt. I was like, how am I gonna do this? But instead of saying I can't, I said, how can I? And I learned that actually from Chris a long time ago. I said, now how can I do this? Because I saw the value. I saw the vision. I knew there was an opportunity in real estate, and I knew there were people out there that were spending tens of thousands of dollars on real estate education from other companies that wasn't even as good. It wasn't nearly as valuable, and they don't have an income opportunity for it. Just like even right now, maybe some of you guys are watching like, well, what if Walmart has this, or what other companies, there's gonna be competition. Well, here's the thing. When you go buy a product from the grocery store, are they paying you? Do you have the opportunity to earn massive referral commissions by referring other people to go to Whole Foods or Walmart and buy that product? No. So there's always going to be a huge opportunity by being an affiliate, by having an opportunity to make money with a product, right? We call that the dual income opportunity. So I saw this information. I said, you know what? I want to work with this guy, Chris Record. This guy's cracked the code. He's making 6 figures a month in his 20s, you know, living the life. I was like, I want to do this. I know there's a market for this product. This product is better for less money, actually, than the competition. But I didn't have the money. But instead of saying I can't, I said, how can I? And I got creative. Inside of a couple of weeks, I found the money, over 20 grand to get started in that business at the age of 22. Now, I would love to say my first month, I just started making 6 figures or whatever. No, I was 22. I needed to learn. I needed to develop the mindset, right? The belief systems for success, and then some skills. I needed to learn sales skills, communication skills, and things like that. I got started in that business. And because of the system though, and because of the mentorship of Chris, fast forward a few months, I had my first like 5-figure month in a single month at the age of 22. Fast forward a year later with that system, and also work with some friends of ours, Andre and Tammy Popa, who we work with in business here. Literally a year later, a little over a year later, at the age of 23, I had months as high as $50,000 in a single month in commissions in that business. And it was powerful. It was life-changing. I never made 50 grand in a year, let alone in a single month, right? And the cool thing is that regardless of the money, right? Because money comes and goes, and and I was in real estate, so I eventually lost money too. But then I made money because of the education. I actually started making money in foreclosure real estate as well because of that education. But regardless of money, it was the skills I developed. I took the skills of education, of direct sales, real estate, learning how to find money, learning how to help people overcome the money objection. I've used those skills over the last several years to close millions of dollars of sales online, education with our products, our masterminds, our courses, business opportunities. I've used that to be a top earner when I've been an individual affiliate in companies because of the skills I learned years ago. So I'm sharing with you now. Fast forward over a decade, over the last several years, Chris and I have worked together in all the projects. I like to say Chris is the front end, the front end, the vision, the systems, the guru, so to speak, right? And I was kind of more behind the scenes, working with like our product launches, JVs, affiliates, helping our people make money, because we don't just want to make money for ourselves. We want to work with a team of people, and we want to help other people make money. And that's really been the motto of every vision, any company and opportunity, is how can we help other people make money? Because we know it's like the old adage, if you help enough people get what they want, you'll have everything you want. And so that really is the business. And even here inside of our 90-day CBD challenge is we have a direct financial vested interest to help you, help our affiliate partners, help our team members make money. Because the bigger the team gets, the bigger we get. And it's a great opportunity, that win-win collaboration. So very much in online marketing, affiliate marketing, network marketing as well, it's very much about collaboration and cooperation, not competition, okay? It's about how can we work together to make big things happen and help you make more money. So that's how it all got started over a decade ago. It's been an incredible journey. I believe we're at the right place at the right time with the right company, the right systems here with the CBD challenge to really make an impact. And like Chris said, we're casting this vision because I do believe what you speak into word, with your word can become law. We can speak into existence the reality we choose to create. And that reality is we want to create 10 millionaires, verified millionaire income earners with this opportunity. We want to create 100 six-figure earners and above. We want to create thousands of people that make a dramatic impact in their business, make part-time, full-time income. And I believe that's possible because of a massive growing industry. I know we talked about earlier before, like the dot-com booms and even recently the crypto booms and stuff like that. I think this is even in a lot of ways bigger, and it's different than a traditional, let's call it a bubble cycle, a boom and a bust, because CBD is a consumable product and it is wanted by the masses. Very different than even say like something like crypto. You can't easily consume crypto, right? It's not a consumable. And also it's very difficult. Like crypto is still very early. Blockchain technology is the future, but even right now it's very early, very difficult. How do you even use the stuff? It's very challenging. It's not challenging to consume CBD. It has a lot of benefits. It's accepted now, getting very accepted obviously nationwide, eventually throughout the world. And it has so many just true benefits. So the opportunity to create a marketing system for it, to be able to help people cash in on that green rush and to be a product of the product so that you're also getting personal benefits. I love these products. I'm literally taking these products every single day. I love them. I love the CBD coffee, the creamers, the oil. I'm literally taking it every day, and it's making a difference for me personally, right? So just that being said, there's obviously a lot of opportunity. I can go on and on and on, but Chris, I'm here to just help answer questions, and those that are watching, whether live or in replay inside of our 90-day CBD challenge system, again, you guys are the right place at the right time. If you're not yet an executive, make it happen, find a way. Unlock all of the access, all the benefits, go through the 10-day fast start series that we created. I like to call it like the affiliate mastery. It's literally a blueprint to take you from zero to a super affiliate. A 10-day series, very sequential. People are saying just that training alone could be sold for $1,000, and it's just one of the many free bonuses when you upgrade to executive, which if you're gonna be involved in the CBD space, you should do anyways. You should wanna take the products, try them anyways for yourself. So it's a true win-win, and it's just one of the ways of many that we're delivering massive value to people.
So here's what's gonna happen. There's a couple questions here. I wanted to introduce you guys to Peter, because like he said, I've been the front end of all the businesses for the past several years. Peter's been the back end, but he's been there. Like he's been there the whole time. We've been working together for a decade. A lot of people don't always see Peter. He stays a lot behind the scenes. And so I wanted to make sure you know we always work as a team in pretty much every project we've done. A lot of times I get the credit for it. Like people say, oh wow, Chris Record did millions of dollars in sales and something. What they may not know is that Peter's the one that actually got on the phone with everybody, walked them through everything, made the sales and everything, whereas I was more of the vision, the tech, and the face of it. So we make a really good team. I see some questions starting to pile up, and this is gonna be awesome. So before we get into questions, let me just do a summary, okay? Here's a quick summary of where we're at with this webinar, with this presentation, everything. This is going to be a replay available. In fact, this will be a replay available for you as an affiliate to be able to promote. So as an affiliate, this video is going to be embedded on a page that's got a join button underneath. You'll be able to promote that as long as you're an executive in our system. So that's the kind of tools we create. We create videos like this that you're able to use yourself to be able to generate sales. What I did in this video was I did an overview of the vision that we have to be able to create 10 millionaires, 100 six-figure earners, and 1,000 people that have a massive financial benefit in their lives that share their stories and testimonials with us in the year 2019. And we're gonna do that through the CBD industry, through the boom that we have here. So if you're watching this right now as a replay, just know that all you have to do is click and join for free. And when you join for free, you're gonna get access to our 90-day challenge, 1 day at a time. Every single day, a new video will drip, 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 drip. And anytime you want, you're able to go in and click unlock, upgrade to executive. When you upgrade to executive, it's in the United States, it's $5.99 plus shipping, handling, and tax, and a $20 one-time fee. Ends up being like $6.50 or something like that. And you get products. Those products are already worth like $800. So you get products are worth it. And then you unlock the entire system. So you'll be able to go through, once you unlock it, you get an affiliate link, you can start promoting, you get access to the affiliate training, you get to be part of the team, you get to start making money with the system. So super simple, start for free, and when you're ready, upgrade. When you get your affiliate link, you can promote this same video, you can promote these same replays, you can promote all these tools. We're here creating these for you. And we like doing them live, usually when we do them, it just gets us off the cuff, being a little more natural and stuff like that. It's very, very cool what we're doing here. So I see a lot of questions. Let's, maybe I'll take half, you take half, and I'll kind of just dive through. Okay. Danielle, we'll give this one to you. Danielle's asking,
awesome.
Is the 10-day training only available for executives, or is that available for all free members?
Yeah, it's available to our executives. So one of the ways we can help our executives, our new executive affiliate promoters, get moving fast is going through this 10-day Fast Start series. So we created 10 days of high quality, professional, in-depth, like hour-long videos, Chris, myself, some just with Chris, some myself, some a lot together. And it's literally a powerful step-by-step process where we share with big picture, the vision, the comp plan. Then we also share mindset, the right belief systems, then specific strategies, income producing activities, Facebook marketing, messenger marketing, video marketing, a leaderboard strategy, how to go from literally nothing to the 100K rank, to from 100K rank to super affiliate. So literally this is a series that people go through and is one of the bonuses that our executives get. Okay, it's a very, very powerful series. That series alone, people have said, is worth every penny just to upgrade to executive, and it's one of the bonuses that our executive affiliates get.
Okay, Leroy says, I'm sorry if you already covered this, but I just jumped on. Is this something you could recommend to someone that has just started drop shipping with Shopify and has little experience with advertisement? Yes, so when you go through our challenge, through our training, what we teach primarily is free marketing methods where you don't have to spend any money at all. So we teach free marketing. We teach how to be able to upload videos that people can watch. And they watch the video, click the link, and they join with you for free. We teach how to be able to write articles, even how to repost articles. When they click the button, they join with you for free. We teach how to be able to post a post on social media. We even give you the post you can make for free. And they click the link and they join for you for free. All you're really doing is you're a traffic director. You're directing all the traffic of people interested in the Green Rush to your link, and then they join for free. So you really only have to master one skill. It's very, very simple. Then, when we do get into paid advertising, we start very beginner friendly. We teach how to do $5 a day ads on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Google. Small ads that get monumental results, right? Small ads, you're looking for the cost per free lead. What you're trying to do is you're trying to say, I want somebody to click on my ad and join the system for free. So we teach you different strategies to be able to do that, how to be able to get people to join for free. Then after you spend a certain amount of money, you wait and you give those people a couple weeks and see if they upgrade, because our system naturally upgrades them. Or you can reach out to those people yourself and follow up if you want. So we have ways for you to be able to build this with warm market, or with social media, or ranking in YouTube and Google, or literally with paid advertisements, even if you don't know anybody. Plus, just for the sake of having fun with it, we throw in some in-person skills, because Peter, for example, is really good at events. Like Peter goes to other events, industry events, and he goes and he networks with people. Peter knows so well like how to be able to break the ice, how to have a conversation starter, how to get that person asking Peter, well, what do you do for a living? Then Peter knows how to be able to answer that really well. Here's what I do for a living. And suddenly the person's like, tell me more, tell me more. Peter's like, let me get your contact information, gets them signed up for free, follows up, says, how did you like the trial? How'd you like the demo? Peter closes them and gets them on board as an executive. It's beautiful, you don't need any advertising experience. In fact, it's old school marketing that works in a modern day digital world.
It's high tech and high touch. So
high tech and high touch.
The biggest thing here is that there's no excuse, there's no objection. If you don't have a lot of money to advertise, then use free marketing strategies. When I first got started online years back in one of the first online businesses that Chris and I worked together, I was brand new, I didn't have a list, I didn't have much money for advertising, I didn't know advertising. I started with free marketing. I started with free marketing strategies on Facebook, I started with messenger marketing, YouTube videos, literally a lot of the things that we teach inside of the 10-day Fast Start series. So if you don't have money, then do that. Follow that, and then as you start earning commissions, reinvest while you're learning, let's say, paid advertising, going through the training. Then eventually you're making money, making sales, then reinvest into some paid advertising. Now, if you have money and you have advertising experience, then do that too. It doesn't matter. Everything works and nothing doesn't. I'll say that again. Everything works and nothing doesn't. We learned that from one of our mentors, Chad Wade, years ago. Rest in peace. He passed away years back. But it was one of the biggest things I learned from him. It was like, everything can work if you do a lot of it, and clearly there's better ways of working smarter, not just harder, right? So putting out roadside signs and things like that we did in the past worked, but there's better ways of doing things now that can be more efficient, more effective with technology. But if you're someone that is a little more old school, if you're not afraid to pick with a phone or talk to someone in person, whatever the case may be, you can do that. The cool thing is with the system, you don't have to do that. So that is an addition and above and beyond, let's say, with just from getting your link, driving some traffic. Well, there's free marketing, paid marketing, combination of both. We have a system to help you get traffic, convert that traffic into leads, aka free members in the system, and then have the system follow up with them, give them a good experience, and upgrade them to paid executives where you make money.
Okay, so one of the questions that I see here is, could you give, like, they say, I know you already covered it, but can you give like a high level overview of the compensation plan? It's deep into this video, so I'm not gonna give too much, but here's what I'll do. I'll spend a couple minutes on it. Before I do, Steele, can you throw up the income disclaimer? So what I'll do is I'll give you like a high level overview, kind of like a bird's eye view. And what I wanna do is I wanna read this income disclaimer for you right here. I'm gonna read it kind of word for you. There are no guarantees regarding the income from My Daily Choice HempWorks opportunity. The success or failure of each affiliate, like in any other business, depends upon each affiliate's skill set, personal effort, their time, everything, right? Earnings levels for independent affiliates are examples. So what I show you is examples. They should not be construed as typical or average. And let me go further and say, we are not average. I hope that we are above average. Yeah. We've been doing this for years.
Yeah, and you should want to be average. The average person, the average stats are average or below average. The average person doesn't make much money. The average person isn't happy. The average person isn't healthy. The average person isn't all of the good things that you want in life.
I don't ever want to be average.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The reality is that sometimes you try really hard and still don't make money. Income level achievements are dependent upon individual affiliates' business skills, personal ambition, time, commitment, activity, and demographic factors. For average HempWorks MBDC affiliate earnings, please view our official income disclosure at facebook.com/income disclosure. Okay? The reason I wanted to say that is we're proud of it.
Yeah.
You know, the reality is that if you go to the Small Business Administration and look up how many businesses fail in the first 5 years, you're probably gonna see 95% or more. If you go to a college instructor and say, in college, what are my chances of graduating? He'll probably say, look to your left, look to your right, because they probably won't be here in a couple years, right? The odds are not high of you graduating. In life, if it were so easy to get rich, we'd all be rich. So don't ever fall for this concept that you're just gonna join something and get rich quick. You will not get rich quick here. What we're not going for is getting rich quick. What we're going for is learning how to work smart rather than hard, learning how to use systems because systems succeed where people fail, learning how to plug in with a proven industry that's just been approved, and a system that's already generating with Josh and Jenna at My Daily Choice like $8 to $10 million a month in revenue. So partnering with a good vendor, with a great system, a good leadership team that has years of experience, we've paid the price to get the arrows in the back, to learn what's working, to help you. And once you get all that working together, I believe you have the ingredients for a recipe to build the biggest team in history. And all we're looking for you to do is come on board and join us, whether it's at the free level, and then upgrade to executive so you can really experience the benefits here. And my question is, why not?
Right.
Why not give it a shot? You know, like, how many times in your lifetime are you gonna be in a position where the CBD industry just got approved on a federal level in the United States? last month just got approved Canada border to border for recreational. Like this, you're never going to be at another place in time like this. People, you often hear that cliche that like opportunities come around once in a lifetime. This is legitimately an example of that. There will only be a short period of time before the big retailers get a hold of this stuff, man. Once you can get CBD oil in every single store, there's less of a need to get it from you. But right now, we have the most ultimate system to help people cash in on the green rush. And the reason I wanted to read you those disclaimers is because I don't want you to get too caught up in the hype that you're gonna join, money's gonna fall from the sky, and you're gonna get rich.
Right.
That will not happen. The sad facts are that most of you will fail. The reality is that as much as that's on my heart that I don't want to see people fail, what can I do about it? I'm investing my money, my time, my effort, building systems, trying to think of everything I can to create a system for you to succeed. But I can't change the one element that's most important, which is you. All I can do is give you the tools, give you the training, give you the resources, and hope that you actually do something with it. And if you do, it's a win-win because we financially benefit from each other. So of course I want you to succeed. You have now mentorship because the more you succeed, the more we succeed. So we want to help you.
And I want to just say this, Chris. You got to ask yourself when you're ever having a potential decision or something is, what's the worst case scenario? Ask yourself, what's the worst case scenario? Well, in this, the worst case scenario is you spend some money, you get CBD, you get products, you get some good products that you consume, you get a ton of training to help better your education in your life, and maybe you don't make money in an affiliate. Maybe you make no money as an affiliate. That's the worst case scenario. Like you're not out tens of thousands of dollars. You didn't go, take a loan for 100 grand to open up a dispensary or a small business. You got value from us. Like our entire system is free. So you're not paying any money for our system. All of our training's free. You're basically buying products, trying products out, and good products. So it's like the worst case scenario is really not anything bad at all. Yet the best case scenario, like what's possible, is incredible. So it's like, why wouldn't you do this? And if not this, what else? What else are you going to do? What other business model you can get started for hundreds of dollars, okay, not tens of thousands, like stuff that I've done in the past, where you can actually have a potential of making a six-figure income, right? That's pretty incredible, right? The risk is very little, and the upside is huge.
And let's talk a little bit about the comp plan on a high level, because that was the original question. So first and foremost, the company pays these upfront jumpstart bonuses weekly. So how this works is when we're saying $599 to join, let's just round it to 600 for flat numbers. So if I, as an executive, I upgrade and I buy the $600 pack, right? Now I got access to the system. I use my link, and I refer Peter. Peter joins for free, goes through it, and he's like, okay, this looks good. He drops $600. What does Peter get? Peter gets 12 CBD products. And this is in the United States, right? He gets 12 CBD products. He could choose
anything I want.
Yeah, like let me give you an example. He can choose CBD coffee, hemp infused coffee. He could choose CBD creamer with multiple different flavors. He can choose, these right here, the drip, peppermint, cinnamon, natural flavor. He can choose some pain rub to be able to rub on. 12 products that he can choose, all this kind of stuff. And he gets the value. These alone, if you were to buy them individually, is more like $800.
Yeah.
He's getting it for $600. So all he's doing is he's joining for $600, getting $600 worth of products. Now I'm giving him access to additionally 90 videos, 90 good videos recorded like this, high quality, computer, everything. 90 videos, well thought out, teaching him how to cash in on the green rush. Everything he needs, setting up his website, getting the legalities together, building up a brand, marketing, free marketing, paid marketing, deep dive into Facebook, deep dive into Instagram, everything he needs
affiliate
over the
training,
course of 12
everything.
weeks. Yeah, then we got the affiliate side, 10-day affiliate training bootcamp, plus replays of stuff like this. Then in 2019, we start doing daily training for everybody. That's crazy amount of value, and I want you to understand, it's free. And you say, well, hold on, I thought it was 600. No, it's free. The 600 is just for the products. Everything else we're doing is free if you do that. So if you join 600 and you maintain your active status every single month, you get all this for free. Now, when he joins for 600, I make $200 and I'm paid weekly. The week after the cycle that he joins in, the week after, I get paid weekly. So let's just look at some basic comp plan stuff. When I look at something like this, if I'm new, and I think somebody asked a minute ago, maybe Jason or somebody asked a minute ago, what advice would you give to somebody who's brand new starting from scratch? Well, if I was new and I wasn't very successful, I didn't have a lot of money, so maybe 600 is a lot of money. Sure. So if I was doing 600 was a lot of money, here's what I would do. I would refer 3 so that I was reimbursed. Kind of like refer 3 years is free. If I refer Peter, I make 200. If I refer Cindy, I make 200. If I refer John, I make 200. I just made back my 600. Okay? That's the first goal everybody should focus on. It's not getting rich. It's not making your first $10,000. Refer 3 people. Now, how do you get 3 people? Well, you're probably going to need to get some people to, in the system for free. Why not just show them this video? Right now, we're going to embed this video. You might already be watching embedded. This video is going to be embedded on a page with a join button below it. You're going to have your affiliate link you could attach to the end. So you're able to promote the video on the page. Some sections might be edited out because we run the videos by compliance. Edit out whatever's not good, throw up more disclaimers if they want, do whatever it is. You can promote the video. Underneath, they can join. They get locked in for free. And then a percentage of your free people go on to upgrade, especially when they're hearing this whole vision. They see how powerful it is. So that's your main goal. Get an affiliate link, promote it, and get people to join. $200 a pop. That is the main part of the compensation plan I want you to focus on. You don't have to get complicated here. People go, how does it all work? Peter and I, in the beginning, this sounds crazy, all we did was focus on people enrolling for $5.99, earning $200 commissions. And then some people enrolled internationally, you make a little bit less, but you still make good commissions. We didn't, first month, I don't know, October 15th we joined, right?
Yeah.
From October 15th to November 1st, all we focused on was, will this work? Will it convert? Will people join?
Yeah. And it was just overwhelming response of positive and conversions and everything else is one of the reasons why we're like, all right, let's double down and really invest and build out the system because we knew we had something, be in the right place, the right time, the right industry, and so forth. So yeah, that's what you want to do just getting started. Your initial goal is, hey, how can I make this product for free? If I drop $600 on this product and get in the system for free, how can I get the product for free? Well, it's just simple. Refer 3 people to end up doing the same thing that you just did, coming on board as, let's say, as a US executive. You're going to earn $200 per person. That's $600. And now if you just even referred, stay active with your own director pack autoship, you just refer 1 person that does executive every single month, your business is covered.
What he means is the autoship.
Yeah, so you're going to have a monthly autoship to be active,
$200
qualified.
a month. So we do a $200 a month director pack autoship.
Gives you 4 products.
4 products. So it's like a miniature version of the executive.
Yeah.
So he joins for $5.99, $600. And then the following month, $200 a month gets him 4 products, okay? Every single month. So all you need to do is refer 3, that covers your executive, and then one referral per month covers his auto ship.
Right.
So he has a business that is already breaking even.
How many businesses can you break even with 1 sale a month?
Yeah.
I mean,
you're already breaking even with 1 sale a month there.
Treat it like a business, right? And in that example, right, you might be a couple sales if they're international or something like that. But at the end of the day, for US specifically, which is a huge market here, obviously, for the CBD product line, is literally just 1 sale. And your goal shouldn't be 1 sale a day or 1 sale a month to break even, right? That's just breaking even. Your goal should be 1 sale a day, let's say, right? If you generate 10 to 20 pre-qualified leads every single day into the system, you can position yourself, and we have a whole strategy covered in the Fast Start training where we break down a step-by-step process and plan to get you on the leaderboards where you're making a sale a day, where you can be making thousands of dollars every single month just in upfront Fast Start commissions. Not to mention overrides, bonuses, things like that. We'll cover in more detail. So when you get started as an executive, make sure to watch day 1 of the Comp Plan and Vision video from Chris so you can hear the full vision of the system, see the actual comp plan, what we do, how it's so differently how we build, and how we're getting such high conversions with the system, taking a free member to an executive because of what we're doing and how we're doing it, right? But it's very, very powerful.
Yeah, we come from the e-com background. So we're really used to being able to run ads that sell products, and you want to do what's called an average cart value. Like Amazon, they want you to not just add 1 product and check out, they want you to add multiple products and check out. Yeah. So we come from an e-com background with Shopify where we would drive traffic to a product, people would buy it, and then they buy a couple more products, and then that was it. And that's the last we'd hear from the customer. We'd try to get them to buy more, but it was hard. Well, what we do here is we focus more on free members. It's way easier. We drive traffic, get free members in the system. When the members are ready to upgrade, they're buying in the United States a $600 bundle, a bulk discount of CBD, plus $200 a month of CBD oil. So we're doing $600 up front plus $200 a month. That is converting high. And all my e-com days, all my e-com selling, all my stuff that I've taught, I've not seen an offer that converts that well. Like $600 initial purchase and $200 a month recurring on auto ship, selling anything is incredible. And the ability to be able to refer people in for free and let a system convert them is incredible. I don't want to share our conversion rates, but they're higher than anything that we've seen in the other offers that we're promoting. And this all stems back to the interest in CBD. What I want you to do, Peter, is I want you to share something. In October, what we did was we put the feelers out. Okay, we decided to join this thing and just test it out. Here's what we did. We worked as a team. What I did was I put a post out on Facebook basically saying, hey, we're jumping in the CBD industry. If you guys are interested, send me a direct message. Now, this is not new. We've done this with pretty much everything we've ever done. Hey, if you guys are interested in jumping in the consulting industry, we promoted that earlier this year. If you're interested in jumping in the consulting industry, send me a direct message. I'd love to get you some information. Before that, hey, if you're interested in hearing more about our lifepreneur opportunity, send me a direct message. Right. Whether we promoted our own products, affiliate courses, everything, we say, hey, send us a direct message. If you'd like more information, we'll give you a link. So we do this all the time.
Right.
When I did this for CBD, I said, Peter, can you log into my Facebook? He has my account. Log into my Facebook and reply to the 20 or 30 people. That traditionally, that's what we get, about 20 or 30 responses when we do. And that's a lot. Some of you might only get 2 or 3 responses. When we post, we have a bigger following. We get 20 or 30 responses every time we make a post of people interested. We give them the links, follow up. Peter went in there. And I got mad at him. I'm like, Peter, you're not contacting back all the people. Like, you got one freaking responsibility, man. And I'm not putting him on the spot. You have one responsibility, dude. People are all begging for information. And then I got even more mad because I looked at the other folder. And I'm like, Peter, you haven't even contacted the people. He was working his tail off. And the reason was that single post didn't get us 20 or 30 responses. How many did it get us, that first one?
Hundreds.
Hundreds, like 3 or 4 or 500 responses. He wasn't even able to get through my inbox.
That's crazy.
And I was like getting mad at him. I'm like, you haven't even touched the other inbox.
Yeah.
We're going to the other inbox, accept. So now he's got 500 leads from a single Facebook post. This is where you start to understand hot trends and timing.
Right.
We've never experienced this on Facebook. And I've been marketing on Facebook since like 2009. We've never experienced this. And this was before the Farm Bill passed.
Right.
This was before the big news. This before, now you just turn on the news and everybody's talking about it. This was October, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Have you ever
7
seen
weeks.
anything like this?
Never seen anything like this. Like Chris said, we've been marketing and I've been handling the backside of business and lead flow and sales conversations for years. I've never seen the type of response, the amount of response, and not just the amount. It's like kind of like in sales, there's leads and there's quality leads. This is quality. This is people saying, I'm ready to join, let's do this. I don't even know what it is. I want in, I want to buy in it right now. Like, here's my credit card, I'm in. Like, I've never seen anything like that. So I knew we were in the right place at the right time, and I was like kind of getting excited like a schoolboy or whatever. I was like, man, we've got something here. I've never seen anything like it. And it really is. It's one of these trends. There's always opportunity, okay? Don't get me wrong. There's always opportunity, and when you have the skills, which is really powerful, when as an executive and you start going through all the training, you're learning skills. And Michael said this earlier, it's not just about making money in this business. You can take the skills in the training and you can make money in anything. You can develop the skills as a marketer, as an entrepreneur, to be able to make money in any business, in any industry, at any time. But there's no question, that being said, that when you're in the right place at the right time in a massive industry, that it will be a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's no question. CBD is going to be a multi-billion-dollar industry. Right now, the time I recorded this video, it's over 600 million. With the Farm Bill passing and all the growth that's going to happen, it's going to be from a few billion to maybe as high as 20 billion over the next few years. It's going to be a multi-billion-dollar industry, right? This tidal wave of opportunity. But again, if you're not in the, if you don't have your boat in the water, so to speak, you can't ride the wave. So the response is overwhelming. That first 7 days, it was something like 25 grand in sales the first 7 days. The first couple of weeks, over like $100,000 in sales, whatever. It's just been crazy. And over $250,000, I think, in sales the first 30 days with this, before even the system, over $250,000 in sales, over $50,000 in profits. You can share the income disclosure. It's obviously not typical, but literally our first 30 days testing it before even having the system, just sharing like, here's what we're doing, here's something we're thinking about building to cash in on this opportunity together. Literally over $50,000 in profit and affiliate commissions, marketing this opportunity. I've never seen anything like that. That is obviously not typical whatsoever, but it did literally confirm the belief, the writing was on the wall that this is something that is big, and this is something that we're just at the tip of the iceberg. This is just starting to, we're just barely getting in the first inning. Yeah. If you guys think like, oh, is it too late, or you guys, people are already making money or whatever, no, we're just getting started. And it's not just us, right? We're just getting started. It's the whole industry, right? The whole industry is just getting started. Massive opportunity.
Yeah, so let me wrap up the question about the comp plan, which was a high-level overview. All I really did was tell you about the Jumpstart commissions. Just selling the initial products, like he said, it was like $25,000 in the first week, $100,000 in sales, whatever it was, like, or the first few days, I think it was. Like, that was just selling the intro. All we were doing was, Peter was just focused on selling the opener packs. Now, that earns you up to $200 in commission fast start. Now, so when I sign up Peter for free, I don't earn anything, but he's hard-coded. If he were to buy the $600 executive package, I would earn $200. Now he's an affiliate. If he was to go out and let's say sell Steele a $600 executive package, Peter makes $200 and I make $40. I'll make a $40 override. Now, this doesn't require any legs and balancing and all this kind of stuff. Literally, if all I ever did was refer one person, right, that's it. Boom, boom, boom. Like there's
just a multi-tiered affiliate program, essentially.
Yeah.
Right. You have the ability to override other affiliates that you're bringing on board. Right. So I bring on Mary, and she goes and sells the executive pack. I make $40. Mary, that person that she brought on, John. If John sells someone an executive pack, John makes a $200. Mary makes a $40. I make $32. Right? In this example, Chris makes like $20. So there's multiple levels. That's your affiliate override. This is just on the front end packages.
Just on that $600 pack.
Just on that $600 pack when people are first getting started, making their first purchases in their first calendar month. This is like massive upfront income. And that's why we like this opportunity, because it's more like an affiliate marketing play, multi-tiered affiliate marketing plan, which we're used to, we love. And on a physical product package, 12 quality CBD products, to pay out that much money in commissions is huge. Guys, I want to make sure you get this. That is not average. That's very incredible that the company's willing to pay out that much. And they are, because they understand they're going to make money in the back end by people ordering monthly residuals, right? Because they're not going to pay as much on the monthly side. And that's okay, right? The company needs to make money too. So the company's willing to pay out so much money in the front end to acquire customers and incentivize affiliates to make sales. So that's great for us, right? And at the same time, the company makes long-term on the monthly residual, which you'll also be able to make, but that's later. And that's more the binary side, more the multi-level side, which is fine. It's great money long-term, but the cool thing is, literally, you can keep it super simple, like a multi-tiered affiliate marketing plan, and make a lot of money selling the products, getting the people started with the executive pack through our system.
Here's what I want to do, Peter. Let's do this. Early on in the presentation, I showed them some of my laptop. Let me do a favor. I got to take this quick thing. Will you do this? Will you show them right here the leaderboard inside the CBD challenge? Then will you click on my earnings, and will you walk through, and when you do, Steele will throw up a disclaimer. Will you walk through kind of week by week, that kind of process, that weekly check, and then I'll pop back in and we'll wrap up the questions here and we'll wrap up the presentation. So Steele, let's jump on over here inside the computer screen. Let's go over their shoulder and let's take them in. I want Peter to be able to show them literally, let's start with the CBD challenge. Let's start with the leaderboard. And here's what I'll do. I'm actually going to refresh it really quick, just in case there is a chance that somebody's got different numbers. I want to be able to use the most accurate numbers. So walk them through the CBD challenge, walk them through stuff, and then show them the earnings.
Awesome. So the company does like a top 100 enroller leaderboard for the month. I'll scroll down last month, where we, mind you, last month we were actually in Dubai and Germany working on some other businesses, so literally almost half the month it was difficult to even personally promote a lot, but we absolutely crushed it. Number one, 306 sales enrolled, total enrollers for November, and what's really cool is this was us just getting going, and then we got one of our friends, Ricky Mateka. He's like, man, I love what you guys are doing. I want to crush it with you guys. Ricky literally ran pretty much cold traffic mostly, and just absolutely dominated, took number 2 in the company, and we're like, okay, we're just getting started. Mind you, in November, we didn't even have the system live yet. We didn't have the challenge site live yet. It was still just the idea still. And we literally already started having duplication. Now fast forward, currently in the month, and we're just getting started. We've just been so busy launching the system and creating all the content, everything like that. And yet, not only are we towards the top of the leaderboard, we have several members. Aaron Rashkin up 14 right here at the time of the recording here. Look at the top 5. We've got 4 out of the top 5 with us, Hempros, Jason, Justin, Ricky, literally CBD Challenge, CBD Challenge, CBD Challenge, CBD Challenge. So we're just dominating. Our CBD Challenge team and system is working. It's now converting. It's proven. It's live. It's launched. We expect to have even more CBD Challenge members here in the top 10 very, very shortly. So by the time you're watching this video, maybe it's another month even, and you'll just see even more members that are absolutely crushing it, a part of our CBD Challenge team. Really, really powerful. And again, this is something that when you plug in and you unlock the system as an executive and you're gonna unlock our challenge system, you're gonna get the ability, you're gonna go through the steps to add CBD Challenge to your last name. That's one of the steps that you'll do. You'll set your rotator to the side that, one of your sides that we tell you to do that, and then you'll be off to the races. Now, I'm gonna share with you our, they say documentation beats conversation. I'm gonna go over here to my earnings just to kind of share with you. Let's see, there we go, where we're at so far here. You'll notice us, Hemp Bros. And these are basically earnings, so how you receive commissions for the weekly sales. My Daily Choice pays commissions every Thursday. They can be deposited via direct deposit in your account, like your checking account, that's what we do. Or if you're international, they have what's something called a Payoneer MasterCard, to where you can actually load commissions on your card. You can use that card like a debit card, or you can just transfer the money from your card to your checking account too, okay? And what's really cool, like Chris said, we got started October 15th. You'll notice down here, the weekly cycle. So you get paid every single week. So sales happen basically Thursday to Thursday. So like Friday morning to Thursday night, you have sales. The following Thursday, the commissions get paid out. Okay, so you'll notice like October 12th to 18th that week, we got started midway. That little weekly cycle is over $2,300. It gets paid out the following. It was October 25th. So you'll see that every single week there's sales, and then you get paid commissions the following week. Next week, look at this, bumps up. Literally over 7,000. And then you notice these monthlies, these small little monthlies. This is just a bonus. Literally just, this is a bonus. One of the things is actually like a bonus pool, to where you get bonuses for these global bonus pools, getting shares. Every 4 people you personally enroll, you get a share in the bonus pool. So it's just extra free money. It's not like crazy, but literally this is just extra free money. Every single month we're getting these bonus share pools because we're promoting getting so many people into the business. You'll notice it's like, look at this big week, $17,000 in a single week in commissions, and over $5 grand, $3 grand.
Peter, I want to jump in here real quick. And the reason I want to jump in is because I didn't even know you could click on these commissions and see what they were. You know, to be honest, like, we're running so fast. I had no idea. Every time I've shown this, I'm like, then there was $1,100. I have no idea what that was. And then I keep going. Like, even in this same video, I did that.
Yeah.
Like, you could literally just click on this and see this. See, guys, like, I guess the point that I'm trying to make is, like, this is so new for us that we're still kind of learning as we go, all this kind of stuff. Like, if you check back in a few months,
yeah, this is going to be so much higher.
This would be insane.
Yeah, exactly. So bottom line is, it's very, very cool. It pays out every single week. You get these monthly bonus pools as you're earning, as you're making sales, you get shares. So just extra free money. And then as you rank up, there's actually one-time bonuses. I don't know if that's enough. We can switch back maybe to camera, but
yeah, for like the one-time bonuses, yeah, just give them like an overview then.
Yeah, so as you hit ranks, so ranks in the company are essentially as you're out there personally producing, making sales, you're getting volume, business volume. So every product, a package, for example, the $600 package has 400 what's called BV volume. So you're getting this volume, and when you get 5,000 in business volume, okay, between not only your personal efforts, but the people that you're bringing on board, again, you're earning override commissions. When they're out there producing volume, that volume counts towards your ability to essentially rank up. And as you rank up, and then you qualify for these one-time bonuses. So not to get into too much detail, but on a high level, when you rank up to like 5K, you get a $500 one-time payment. Okay, when you hit the 10K, you get 1,000. When you hit 25,000 a rank, you get 2,500, 50K, 5,000, 100K, 10,000. So essentially, you get like a 10% one-time bonus, just extra bonus to the money that you're already making by you making sales and by your affiliates making sales and getting those overrides, right? So you're making personal income on the sales you're personally making. You're making override income on the sales your team members are making, and then all of that volume is adding up as you hit these ranks, and then you'll just qualify with like 90 days. Basically, after 90 days, you sustain those ranks and you'll get paid out these one-time bonuses. So just in the first 100K ranks, it's like 19,000, 19,000 one-time bonuses. So literally between that, also at the 50K rank, you get $1,000 a month, okay? So by the time you hit 50K rank, you're getting $1,000 a month extra bonus. They call it a car program, but you don't even need a car. Like other companies, you have to go buy a car, lease a car. This is just extra money, right? So at the 50K rank, we qualified for, and we hit that in 15 days. Again, results not typical, but our first 15 days in the company, we hit the 50K rank. And then the first like 39 days, less than 40 days, we hit the 100K rank. Already like basically at the time of recording this video, I think we're about 100K rank right now today in the first 14 days of the month. Our goal is 250K by the end of the month. And again, you hit these one-time bonuses. At the 100K rank, you hit literally at the 100K rank, you actually get not only the one-time bonus, but you get a monthly $2,000 expense account, okay? So it's crazy. Like already with the one-time bonuses, when we get paid out on 90 days from the time of this filming, we're like over 100 grand and it'll be over 100 grand in commissions with all the bonuses. So it's very, very powerful. And again, that is just essentially the upfront income and then the bonuses that you receive monthly and or one time. Really, really powerful. That's not even the long term, which is like the long-term monthly residual once you build the other side of your business, once you build your second side of the business. This is all just one side, super simple, affiliate marketing with leverage, hybrid compensation plan, earning massive upfront commissions on top of one-time bonuses and monthly bonuses. Really, really powerful.
Yeah, I love it. In fact, Steele, pull up the screen here, because what he was looking at in the background was this kind of chart right here, where once you hit rank 5K, these are one-time bonuses that they give you. So like Peter was saying, we reached rank 100K. How long was 39 days, I think it was?
39 days, yeah.
So for 39 days in, we reached rank 100K. So we received a $500, and you got to hold it for 3 months. You can't just hit it one time. But they give you a $500 bonus, then a $1,000 bonus, $2,500, $5,000, and $10,000. That equals like $19,000. Then this month we are shooting for the 250K. I'm pretty confident that we'll hit this. That's a one-time bonus of $25,000. Then the next month we're shooting for 500K. That'll be $50,000 one-time bonus, and then super affiliate $100,000. So this is just one-time bonuses. This is part of the compensation plan document. Let me go through. Like here's the Auto Club, which is paid monthly. We reached rank 50K. I forget how fast we reached.
15 days.
15 days. So in 15 days, we reached rank 50K. They give you an extra $1,000 per month that you can use on your car, or they just, you can use it wherever you want to use it on, okay? Then they give you these expense accounts. We hit the 100K rank. So then they throw in an extra $2,000 per month. Every single month, $2,000 per month. And this is just on top of the commissions you're already making. This month, we are shooting for 250K affiliate to generate an extra $5,000 per month. Next month, we're going to shoot for 500K affiliate to generate an extra $10,000 per month. And then super affiliate to make an extra $20,000 per month. And these are just bonuses that are recurring. So now we're making those recurring bonuses. Now, they even have a new level called Master Affiliate, which pays $100,000 per month for those of you that are super go-getters. And even though we're trying to level up these ranks one per month, maybe for you it's one every 3 months, or maybe for you it's one every 6 months, or whatever it is. Still, it's such big income, it's completely worth it. So let me go all the way up. Let me show you a couple more incomes they have here. Let's go to this one, the Global Bonus Pool. This is paid monthly. So essentially the way the bonus pool works, let me go down to the leaderboard. The easiest way to kind of figure out the bonus pool is to go to the leaderboard. And so each one of these, like when you see how many affiliates customers enrolled, these are free members that have become, in our case, executives, because that's all we promote. Free members that become executives. Every 4 people that become an executive here, every 4, like when you get 4 on the leaderboard, you get 1 share in the pool. When you get 8 on the leaderboard, then you get 2 shares in the pool. So you get 1 share for every 4. So when we came here and did 300, we got so many shares in the bonus pool that they actually paid us, they set aside 2% of the company's volume and they split it up with people. So we got 1 share for every 4, and then also you get 2 shares every rank advance you hit. So we got a bunch, and that's how we had those $1,000 bonuses or whatever those were that Peter was showing. That was like, I'll actually go back to it right here. Let's see, earnings on the left, my earnings, because Peter showed me how to do this now. That's pretty cool. That I can go and I can actually figure out what all this stuff is. So let's see what this one is. Monthly, let's click on that. All I do is click on it, right, Peter? Yep. Okay, and there you go, global bonus pool. So we got 79 shares. Okay, we got 79 shares from that global bonus pool right there. that totaled 1876. So, you know, that's where we got all of our shares from, okay? So it's pretty cool, and you get that on the leaderboard. You can see that over here on the leaderboard. You can see how many shares you get. So literally, this is really cool, you guys. You know, what is that, like 304 or whatever, which is right around where we were on the leaderboard.
Exactly.
So this is really cool, like to be able to see what's possible with the bonus shares. That's just extra money I didn't even know about.
Extra money, yeah.
Okay, this right here is the leadership check matching. This is gonna happen down the line. So what we do is, this is more of the multi-level side. We don't really mess with that up front. So we just kind of skip that. Even though it's big money, we just kind of skip it. I know the company's like, why? Why do you skip it? We just kind of skip this too. we're like these binary commissions. We're like, it looks kind of multi-level to me, so we skip that. And what's crazy is like people are like, you don't really skip that. You're telling me right now that you're not even binary qualified. You're telling me you don't even build two legs or whatever. Let's look. Let's go to the dashboard. Let's look in our account
and
here.
This will change. Don't get me wrong. We will build another side. As of right now,
look, we're not even binary qualified.
Yeah, we haven't enrolled a single person on our other side of the business. This is all left leg. Every single person right now.
Left leg. Look, personally enrolled 0, 0, 0, 0. People doubt us. They're like, there's no way you're just building this as an affiliate offer on one side. We're like, yeah, actually we are. And eventually we will turn on over here, but dude, this converts so well, why would we stop? This is converting so well, making so much money, why would we stop doing that? So we only build the left leg. And what we teach people to do is only build one leg. So when you come in, you literally only build one leg. The system shows you, when you sign up for the CBD challenge, the system shows you literally like which leg you've got to do, a rotator right here. So the system shows you, set your rotator to your left leg, or the system would say set your rotator to the right leg. So the system, our CBD challenge, identifies which leg is going to give you the most benefit based on how much we're helping create volume there, and loads it up. So literally it's crazy, but this is literally when this whole left and right leg thing is just too complicated to explain. Like if I had to explain this and balancing legs and all this different stuff, it looks like a lot of money. And granted, I'm not disrespecting the company, please. We have the right to choose to build it the way we want. We looked at the volume and it just made more sense to skip over that, to be honest.
And I think we should, and we can share it here. We can go back on camera, Chris, but I think it is important to break down the distinction. If you're watching this far in the video, you're serious and committed. And I know some people are gonna have a question, and says, well, how does that, if we're putting everyone on this one leg, one strategy, and enrolling all these people and making all these sales on one leg, how does that affect this idea I see in the comp plan document? It says you can only have 50% from one leg. So if everyone's on this one left leg strategy, can I still get these bonuses? Can I still rank up? I think we should address that at this point.
Yeah, it's actually a question right here by Weeva Monsoon. Does that mean you need 10,000 level BV in order to get 5K? No, that's the whole point. The way we're teaching, we hit rank 5K when we only did 5K volume. This is crazy. Okay, the biggest confusion in this comp plan, and no, again, I hope that like if Josh is watching this, I hope it's like, look, Josh, obviously we're building for you here, buddy. We appreciate the comp plan.
Right.
Keep the checks flowing. But the biggest confusion is people think that there's two legs, but there's not. There is two comp plans here. There is a unilevel comp plan and a binary comp plan. Two different comp plans. So when you personally enroll somebody, if I enroll Peter, he's leg 1. If I enroll Steele, he's leg 2. If I enroll Megan, she's leg 3. If I enroll Ryan, he's leg 4. If I enroll my mom, she's leg 5. Unilevel, everybody you personally enroll is a different leg. So you don't have two legs, you have 5, 10, 15, 20. You can only count 50% of the volume from one of those legs. So if I enroll 10 people, I have 10 legs. I can only count 50% of one of those. The percentage there has nothing to do with the other side of the comp plan, which is binary, which is after I enroll Peter, let's say he's leg 10 for me, he's the 10th person I enrolled. Everybody who enrolls a new leg. After I enroll Peter, he's leg 10, and they say, on the binary side, which on the binary plan, which side would you like him on, left leg or right? That's what that is. That's completely different.
Right.
So the confusion is when there's complicated comp plans like this, people get confused and they hear things like, the comp plan says you can only count 50% from one leg. How can you do that when you're on the left leg, all you're doing is left leg. Those have nothing to do with each other. That's why we took the time to study this for you guys to help you understand. That's why we stripped out the multi-level side, because it's too confusing for new people. We made this so simple to understand. You literally, all you have to do is get your affiliate link, refer people into our program, follow our steps. Set your leg the one way, get your executive pack, set up your auto ship, set your leg, add CBD challenge to your team link, and boom, you're off to the races. Just promote your affiliate link. Setup takes about 10 minutes. Yeah. And sometimes it takes longer. If you go to place your order, sometimes it says fraud, your order doesn't go through, and then we gotta go like send an ID to the fraud department and say, clear it, they're good, and they clear it. But for the most case, about 10 minutes is how long this setup process is, and then you get immediate access to your affiliate link and can start promoting.
Right.
It's genius. The problem is it's so confusing that we looked at this and said, we owe a fiduciary responsibility to our following. Yeah. We need to figure out how to simplify a complicated plan like this, at least in the beginning. Right. Once somebody hits the high ranks, then they'll finally understand this. So we chose the simplest possible way to get you started. What we do is we focus on referring people, earning up to $200 commission per one, and then overriding those. Steele, let's go back to the screen here. I want to go back to the main thing we focus on, which is jumpstart bonuses. These are paid weekly. Okay, so when you upgrade by the $600 pack in the United States, you are an executive. Okay, if you don't upgrade, you only get paid on one level, no overrides, and you only get paid like a lot, like half. Well, when you're an executive, you get paid 50% of the BV. When somebody orders a $600 product, it has 400 BV, you make half of that, which is $200. That's where that $200 comes from. Okay, then let's say I referred Peter. I make 50% of the BV, I make $200. Then Peter refers Steele. Peter makes 200 because it's on his first, and I make 10% of the 400 BV. That's 40. I make 200, Peter makes 200, I make 40. Then let's say Steele goes and refers Megan. Steele earns $200, Peter earns 40, I earn 32. Then let's say Megan goes and refers Ryan. Megan earns $200, Steele earns 40, Peter earns 32, and I earn 20. Okay? This is all, let's be very, very clear. This is all done with just one leg, okay? Let's be very, very clear. I want to be very, very clear. This is all done with just one leg.
Right.
This is left leg. That's all we've done. We don't have any multiple legs and balancing and stuff like that. All I did was just in one leg. I referred Peter, who referred Steele, who referred Megan, who referred Ryan. All in one leg, all on the left side.
Affiliate marketing with overrides.
Affiliate marketing with overrides. Most common affiliate programs are two-tier.
Right.
I make money when Peter buys, and I make an override of Peter's commissions. That's a two-tier.
4 tiers.
4-tier. Executives, 4 tiers. Still, let's go back. When you reach rank 5K, they open up a 5th tier. Okay, so now you're making money on the 5th tier down. When you reach rank 10K, they open up a 6th tier. 25K is 7th tier. See, it goes all the way down. Now, when your organization gets huge and it's in the thousands, it's all there. So this is where the majority of your money is going to come from, is these jumpstart bonuses, because our system upgrades your free members to executives. We focus on a turnkey system. Then on the back end, once you go big, rank 100K or higher, we actually can build a custom system for you to build out that right leg.
Right.
Once you've proven that you can be a leader and manage that leg. See, the left leg, this is the big team leg. We're all contributing and helping to close your business for you. Once you build that other leg, you're building that business for yourself, by yourself over there. We can't help that leg. You gotta understand, when we're all building one leg, you enroll somebody new tomorrow. Let's say you join today, get your affiliate link. You enroll somebody new tomorrow. By Thursday, we could stack maybe 1,000 people underneath them or more, and they're gonna be like, wow, this is amazing and it's working. As soon as you put them on your inside leg, your right leg, in this example, you are all by yourself. You've got to stack those 1,000 people underneath them. So if you don't have your marketing skills down, your leadership skills, if you don't have your campaigns down, if you're not ready to be a public branded person, right, just build one leg. That's why we're at 100K already, and we're still only building one leg. We might not even build another leg until 250K.
Right.
It just doesn't make sense. Why?
Because like we've shared with you, all of the majority of the income is here on the unilevel side, at least, especially in the beginning, right? Long term, the monthly residuals and check matching can be very big. Don't get us wrong. There is a lot of money, right? And if other leaders in the company, founders are watching, absolutely. But for the average person, especially in the beginning, the majority of the money is this unilevel side. And again, all because of the producing and how you don't just have one leg just because it's on one side. You could have 10 legs, 50, 100. We have hundreds of people, right? So we have hundreds of legs. We're able to qualify for all of these bonuses, all of the rank up bonuses. All of this can happen from a single leg strategy, from a single side strategy. All of those, that income and bonuses you get paid on, right? It's really, really powerful. The only thing we're not getting paid on yet is the binary monthly commission. So basically people buying their auto ships on a monthly basis, okay? That auto ship income and check matching, which is essentially getting a percentage of your affiliate leader's binary income, right? So if we have someone that's, let's say, making 10 grand a month on binary income, okay, monthly auto ships, we can get paid like $3,000 a month. We can get paid 30% of our direct affiliates that are building out their other side of their business when they get to that point. But again, until you're a leader, until you have the ability to create kind of your own power, that spillover effect, your power line system, until you're a leader, you got money, as a budget, let's say to run ads, things like that, you focus on a single leg strategy with a team. But once you're 100K and above, you have the option, if you want, to switch your rotator to the other side. We build you a custom brand and system at that point. Now you got authority, now you got leadership, you got money, advertising, the bonus pools, things like that, to help drive your own system as a co-branded leader with the the CBD challenge. And like I said, as of today filming this video, okay, we haven't even switched to our other side yet, right? Maybe the time you're watching the video, maybe we have switched to the other side, and we will. But as of right now, we haven't.
It just hasn't made sense. Like, if even us using the system, if we personally enroll somebody right now, okay, that's frontline for us, and we stack them in that big left leg, by Thursday, they could have thousands of people because we're all collectively building that. If they have thousands of people in their organization, by Thursday, they have something to lose if they don't upgrade because it starts over every week. Well, for us to recreate that in a right leg is a lot of work. We've got to literally recreate somehow. We got to launch like a marketing campaign or something to put thousands of people per week, thousands of pre-enrollees, of which hundreds upgrade to make it worth it for them to you got to understand, for you to recreate what a power leg has, it's difficult. In fact, I saw what Danielle said here. People on other teams are starting out in their first month freaking out, trying to be binary qualified just to make a few bucks, literally. And they're trying to build a leg on their own. What that means is, as soon as you build that inside leg, you are kind of more responsible to build that leg on your own. Nobody in the power leg can stack for you. So now, think about it. When you go build that inside leg, that right leg or so, then you go put somebody new in. Let's say I enrolled Steele on the inside leg. So I enrolled Peter in the big power leg, right. Steele on the inside leg. I'm like, yay, I'm balanced. Come Thursday, Peter has 1,000 people underneath him. He's like, dude, I'm ready to upgrade, man. I don't want to lose this. Steele has nobody underneath him, or one or two. And you guys are wondering like, man, I can't close people. If they're on your inside leg, it's a lot harder. Steele's probably sitting there going like, I'm not ready yet. I'm still thinking it through. I don't know, kind of. But if he had 1,000 people underneath him, people upgrading left and right and all this, he would have something to lose. He'd be more likely to upgrade. The power leg's where it's at. That's why our system forces it. Now, people do not have to use our system. They can do what I want, but our system forces it. Robert Hollis brings up a really good point here. And by the way, Robert Hollis is another big mentor you'll probably be hearing from throughout the CBD Challenge inside of here. He's doing very, very well as well. And also, by the way, Robert, I don't know how much you charge every time we use the words documentation beats conversation, since you own that trademark, but I think we've used it 5 times. Yeah. So whatever it is.
And I've been using it since 2007.
Whatever it is we owe you each time we say that, Robert, we got to give you that money. Robert says, my daily choice is banking the volume for you when you're ready. Okay, let's talk
about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What I'll do is I'll pull open the dashboard again. And Peter, what does Robert Hollis mean by, so we're only building left leg.
Right.
So, but what if one day we want to use what about all that volume that's underneath us? As long as we're active, we can use that later, right?
Yeah, so all of you have what's called from the carryover, which is the binary side. So the binary is that monthly auto ship orders. It's the people ordering, let's say, the director packs every single month. The volume after the first month's the unilevel. Someone gets started, that's all the money, it's all the upfront bonuses, that's the unilevel side. The binary is that long-term, second month and beyond. So what happens is people are buying their auto ships every single month, and you're going to start to get this carryover volume, which is basically, as on our screen you can see carryover from 1130 over 12,000. That's the business volume, people ordering their auto ships. Every single month, that's going to go up because more and more people are getting started, more and more people are getting their auto ship.
Yeah, that's from November. This doesn't even include December's carryover.
Yeah, so
next month it'll update.
Yeah, and so by being active, basically, you personally, us personally, having our own auto ship of a director pack every month, we're basically making sure, like I had a question with a leader earlier on the day actually, and they were like, well, does it flush or whatever? And other plans, it flushes, you lose it every month. No, it carries over. So what happens is, it's banking for you. Robert's saying that because when you go to, say, at 100K and above and you switch to your other side, you say, you know what, I want to start making 15% of all of the binary income, which is basically all of these 100 BB order packs, you're essentially making about 15 bucks. Well, you're making that 15 bucks because you're not having to split your focus and balance. You have this what's called runaway leg on your, let's say that your left side that is getting all this carryover volume. So when you switch to right, every single person that's joining your organization, not just through you, but through all of your team members, you're getting that override. You're getting that, say, 15%, and it even goes up as high as 20 as you rank up. But let's just say 15%. You're getting $15 for every single auto ship order. So you get to the point where, let's say you have 1,000 director packs through your whole organization on your other side, your right side. Well, that is 100,000 in volume. You're getting 15% of that. That would be $15,000 per month in residual commissions from the monthly auto ship orders. So all of this volume, you need both sides. That's what we call balance, meaning if you're just go and build your other side, let's say you had no carryover volume, you still need this volume on the left side. You still need it on both sides.
Explain what that means. So if you didn't have this carryover volume and then you wanted to go build your right side, you would have to balance both legs, which means if I sign up Steele, I got to put it over here. Sign up Megan, I got to put it over there. You got to go do both legs yourself. But if you have this carryover, it's already done for you. Potentially tens of thousands, however high we can get it, it's banked. So it's already done. So when you switch the right side, you're getting paid completely on every new auto ship that comes in there. And you're getting paid like $15 a month per auto ship. So if you build that right side and there's 1,000 auto ships, let's say, that's $15,000 a month commission. If you were to balance it, at most, if you did perfect 50-50 balancing, that would only be $7,500 in commissions. And it's hard to balance 50-50. Usually you have one big leg, one smaller. It's more like 70-30. Now you're really maybe looking at maybe 5,000 commissions. So without the volume, you're maybe looking at 5,000 in residual commissions. With the volume, same scenario, 15,000. Now, even if that doesn't make sense, the point that you'll learn later is we focus on the left leg until you're ready to build a big right leg or build a separate leg. And then at that point, we teach you, you're earning like literally, you're earning the upfront commissions and you're earning $15 a month per auto ship based on the way we teach to build. And it's per auto ship on everybody. It's per auto ship on everybody. You refer, they refer, they refer, they refer, infinite. It's $15 that whole volume up to a certain amount. It's not infinite, but it's up to like $1 million per month or something before they cap it out.
And I love what Robert said. It is kind of like, it's like you're banking this savings account for long term, and eventually you're going to start taking money out. And eventually, when you're building this other side and you're making all this auto ship income, residual income, you're pulling money out of that savings account, right? And because you have all of this volume stacked for you on one side, when you go to build your other side, you're able to maximize that commission, that 15%, that $15 per month, instead of having to split it. Kind of on a basic math, and again, your results will vary and all of the disclaimers you need, but essentially, instead of, let's say, if you balanced it, if you had to split that results, like, oh, I gotta put another person here because I don't have the volume here, I gotta put another person on the other side, and you're going back and forth, you're essentially going from like 15% to 7.5%. That's why in big MLMs, traditional binary MLMs, you're really making like 5 to 7% of the volume of the organization, right? So if there's a big leader making 100 grand a month in a traditional system, they've got anywhere from $1 million to $2 million a month of business volume going through the organization, and that's great, right? But the cool thing about this plan is you've got a hybrid affiliate plan, multi-tiered affiliate marketing, where you can make lots of upfront income, right? The owners are essentially willing to say, hey, get us customers, get us affiliates, get us customers, we'll pay you a ton of money in the front end because we know we'll make it up on the back end through residual commissions. We're still gonna pay you our affiliates there too, but we'll make a good margin as a company so we can be healthy, we can be in business, and you want that. You want companies to be profitable, you want them to make money, You want them to be able to invest in quality products, good infrastructure, support, all of that. It's one of the reasons why we partnered up with MDC HempWorks, My Daily Choice HempWorks, is because they've already got the systems in place. They've already doing they did 10 million a month in sales last month. That is huge, right? A little over a year ago, they were just getting started on the CBD side of the coin, okay? And they're already growing. They've got infrastructure. They're scaling. They got a quality product, quality farming with their farming connections for the CBD oil, all of that. And at the same time, again, because of partnering with us and getting access to the CBD Challenge system, as a CBD Challenge member, when you're an executive, now you get to use our system. You get an affiliate link right away. You get training. So if you're not sure, if you're like, hey, I'm brand new, I don't know what to do, that's why we have the training. If you don't have a following, build one. We teach you how to build a following. We teach you how to generate leads. We teach you how to share things on Facebook. We give you bridge pages and sales pages to use. We give you videos like this to share with your prospects that are maybe on the fence and they want to understand the bigger vision. They want to understand the comp plan. So we share the resources for you to help you generate leads, help you convert your leads into sales, and then not just convert your leads into sales, but give you a system that your members can plug in so you get duplication, so you get override. So we bridge the gap between network marketing and affiliate marketing, internet marketing, right? Network marketing, to where we can teach you to make money, right? I know Chris has got a document here we want to share here with a second on just a quick Google Doc we put up for you to give you a simple breakdown, simple example.
Yeah, I just drew this up right now. I just want to give you an example here for the questions about how does the BV work. A $5.99 executive pack has 400 business volume on it. This is what we're paid off. So if you were to refer 5 people, for example, that would be 2,000 BV. And you would have, that's essential as it's considered, you'd have 5 legs. These are called enrollment legs, enrollment trees. So you'd earn 2,000 BV. If those 5 refer 2 each, so that would be 10 people, that's an additional 4,000 BV, right? 10 people times 400. So then you would have a total of 6,000 BV and you've hit rank 5K. So somebody was asking how to hit rank 5K. You could refer 5 people and help them just each get a couple people each. So light duplication on average. Another way to be able to do this, if you want to look at math, let's just say refer 12 executives, which would be 4,800 points. And then just to say minor, I'll put a star asterisk, minor, duplication. One person went and did a sale or something like that, and that's it. And that would put you over. And that's just with 12. So somewhere between here, I can't guarantee that all your people will duplicate. I literally can't guarantee that I'm gonna refer Peter, I think he might do good, but he might not do good. I don't know. Right. But he might actually go out and do, refer 10 people himself. I have no idea how good he's gonna do. So I usually say, typically, I would say try to refer about 6 people to 12 people to go 5K. Now, once you go 5K, let me pull up the PowerPoint slides. I wanna remind you, when you go 5K, we have monthly raffles. We take all of our 5K members and we raffle off prizes. You can see here, let me review these. All of our 5K members on our team, CBD Challenge team, 5K members. In December, we're giving away a Delta Jets membership or 4,000 cash if you want. In January, we're giving away a Mega CBD sample pack or $2,000. In February, Viral Academy course. That's a $2,000 value. Let's teach you how to make viral videos. March, we're giving away a MacBook Pro or $2,000 cash. April, flights to Vegas plus a mentoring lunch with me. And you can ask Peter. I charge $10,000 for those mentoring lunches. People love the mentoring lunches because I help them one-on-one with their business, give them strategies. May, custom sales video with us, with our team, plus an interview with me. June, $5,000 ads agency package. What this means is that we will connect you with our ads agency and we will load you up with $5,000 for them to spend on ads to promote your business. July, vlogging camera bundle or $2,000 cash. August, $5,000 Apple gift card you can use at the Apple Store for anything you want. September, custom rap video with myself, being able to get you in there. That's gonna be so much fun. We're just gonna have a blast and we're gonna post it on YouTube and hopefully help it go viral. And then the big one, October 2019, My Daily Choice has their annual event. Let me see if I can find it if I go here. I don't know where it is. Is it home? Somewhere they've got their big event. Maybe I have to log out and log back in to see it. No, there it is, 2019 convention. Okay, so here's the thing. In October 3rd to October 5th, My Daily Choice is having their 3rd annual convention. Peter and I got on stage at this one here in front of all these people and we rapped the CBD rap in front of it. We rapped 2 raps actually. So in 315 days, 13 hours, 41 minutes, whatever, get my ticket. At this event, we're gonna hold our own private party. I'm gonna pull in a BMW i8 plus some other prizes, and we're gonna raffle them off. Just for attending, you're gonna be in the running for prizes. And then on top of that, one of you that's at rank 5K and in attendance is gonna win a BMW i8. Okay, it is gonna be awesome. You're gonna be able to win this. This event is gonna be powerful. I think on Sunday, we're gonna look at our entire thing. I think on Sunday we're gonna have our team party, but we're gonna have a CBD Challenge team party. It's gonna be awesome. So you guys should book your tickets and manifest it. Plan, like you gotta visualize it. Plan on being here, plan on having a huge team here and making it happen.
Yeah, no matter what, no matter when you've seen this, your goal, no matter what, that's that period is to get started, be an executive, use our system, get to 5K rank by the conference and be at the conference. No matter what, make it your mission. At the bare minimum, you're at the event, at the 5K rank, so you have a chance to win literally like a 6-figure car paid off. This is coming out of our own pocket. This is not coming from My Daily Choice. This is literally coming out of CBD Challenge Hemp Bros pocket. Our commissions, our earnings, we're literally paying it forward and reinvesting into our team, into the system here, and giving you just more extra motivation for you to go do something you should do anyways. Either way, you should go want to hit 5K rank and above because you're making money, right? You're getting bonuses, all of these things, but we're going to just help you, inspire you. We're going to inspire you with leading by example. We're going to educate you with all the training that we're going to give you. We're going to motivate you to give you some extra prizes, to give you a chance to win these prizes, right? The monthly prizes by hitting 5K rank, and every single rank that you hit, you get more entries, right? So if you're at 5K rank, you get 1 entry. If you're at 10K, you get 2. If you're at 25, 3, so on and so forth, right? So your goal at the conference is to get the highest rank as possible, because obviously the higher rank you are, the more chances to win you get. But even at 5K rank, you have a chance to win the car. How awesome is that, right? We're gonna have a blast at the conference. So again, no matter what, when you're watching this video, if you haven't already got started, get started, log in your account, upgrade to an executive, get access to the system. If you're already an executive, start going out there, sharing your link, getting traffic, right? Getting leads, following up with your people if you want. So you start making sales. Follow the 10-day series. Follow a 10-day fast start series. We lay it out step by step, right? That training is incredible, and that's just one of the many bonuses. So go through that so you can start ranking up. As you're ranking up, you're making money, you're getting bonuses. And again, this all part of this strategy, this system to help you dominate with us, dominate the leaderboards. It's being at the right place at the right time, the right team, and the right system. But you got to just ask yourself, are you going to watch or are you going to be a participant, right? There are players and there are spectators. I encourage you to be a player, right? Take it on and say, I'm going to be a player. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to not be a spectator, right? Spectators pay money to go to the game. Players get paid, right? Spectators play money just to have some enjoyment, to have some entertainment. Players get paid, right? So be the player. Be the player in your game. Be the player in the business. Be the player and the director of your life, right? Make it happen. Make a decision. Say, I'm going to do this. That's it, period, and take massive action. We've got the system. We've got the training, right? Everything is there to help you succeed. We're doing everything in our power, right? But we can't do it for you, right? You've got to make a decision, and you've got to be willing to learn, take action, and make it happen.
Yeah, so I think that's a good place to wrap up. The reality is we just want to help you guys. I know there's been a bunch of questions. Jorge says, the best I've ever seen. Yes. Robert Hollis says, it's like taking the money out of your savings account when you bank it. Yes. Heather says, awesome training. Thank you. Yes, Heather. Andre says, is Peter Sorensen better looking than Chris Record? No. No, Andre. Reva says, and you get to meet the godfather of the CBD Challenge in person too. You get to meet both of us. Hemp Bros and the team. We're gonna have our whole team there. You're gonna meet G-Money. If you guys haven't seen, G-Money's like, see, I'm the front of the business. Peter's like literally usually behind the business closing. G-Money's like the super behind the business, man. Like, G-Money will get out here.
Helping take care of our people, supporting us.
Yeah.
Ride or die, the homie's awesome.
He's always on there every single day. Like when people log into our site, we have like live support. G-Money's in there helping everybody. Ryan Gillette doing amazing things. We are just getting ready to scale up. In a future video, I'm gonna share with you the Facebook group bonus that we're throwing out, and the Facebook group is gonna be insane. We have so many big things coming. All you've gotta do is upgrade to executive, position yourself to be able to ride this wave with us. It is gonna be incredible. So if you came to the end of this video, I'm assuming there's some people that are watching live because we record it on Facebook, but most of you, the majority of you, are watching it right now with 90-day challenge. You're watching this video and you have the option to be able to join for free below this video. Click the link, join for free. It will tell you who you're enrolling with. It'll say on the bottom, referred by so-and-so. You're gonna be enrolling with an affiliate. Okay, some affiliate's gonna have sent you here, somebody on the team. You're going to enroll with them. When you enroll with them, right when you get into the site, if you've watched this video and you're ready to take action, you can immediately go through the upgrade process. If you choose not to, wait until Thursday, but don't let Thursday night pass you by. Every Thursday night it cycles. So if you're not ready to upgrade right now, that's okay. Take your time. Now, if you're a fast action taker like us, you just take action. But if you're not ready yet, take your time. But don't let it slip past Thursday night at midnight, because if you miss that, the cycle starts over and you're gonna lose all the affiliates that we've been working so hard to position in your business so you have that volume to bank, right? That whole volume that Robert's talking about, that bankable volume. We're working hard to put that in there. If you don't upgrade by Thursday night, you lose the volume and it starts over again. So, if the question is, how long do you have to make a decision? If it's, obviously, as long as you need, it's your business. But if it were up to me, I would personally just get in and get it taken care of. Get the link and start promoting.
Right.
Because by this Thursday, instead of you waiting to join, that's like a consumer mindset. It's kind of like asking, like, how long does a Black Friday deal last? Does this deal last till Cyber Monday? I want more time to think about buying for myself. When you put on your business owner hat, you're like, wait, if I buy right now, how many people can I get in before Cyber Monday closes? Right. How many people, I want everybody to take advantage of that deal. A business mindset. You see the video, you recognize it's smart, you join, you upgrade, you get your link, and you're thinking, how many people can I put in before Thursday? So this team will stack and we will kill this thing, we'll crush it. That's the attitude that you should have. So it's your choice, but whatever choice you make, whether to wait till Thursday or upgrade now, the bottom line is don't let it pass Thursday, because all that effort that we just did for you is wasted. It's lost. It moves up and around you. So everybody that upgrades to affiliate before you do, if you don't do it by Thursday, you lose it. It starts over. It's called compression. You don't want to lose that volume. So take action, join now for free. Make sure you upgrade before Thursday night at midnight. Take massive action, and we look forward to seeing you inside the executive area. Most importantly, seeing your name on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Make it happen. You guys can do this. Thanks for hanging in. You guys have hung out for a long time on this video. It's been fun. Thanks, Michael Crouch, for doing the interview. Swagger Dagger, Peter Sorensen right here. And thanks for all the leaders that jumped on. We'll continue to read the comments and answer for those of you that are live on Facebook. For everybody else, what are you waiting for? Take action.
This is called the bonus encore. For those of you that are still watching live.